stop the endless drift of endlessness, where 16 minutes feels meaningless. Mama says 19. Each lost ghost finds their light. Eventually
16 for a minute it seems. The end comes for each and every subroutine. But you'll see the big scene. One soul, many players. Traveler, anomaly formed from its creator. The atlas, essential to the life we know. It's crisis existential, creators let go. Universe is rampant, obsesses over fate. Great disconnection, now it's called a fate. Void mother says she coming, abyss to settle the score. 16 and 19, tell me who are you before? Tell me who are you before? We're gonna sing the light. We're gonna sing the light. Those arms of light. In a world made of glass. We're gonna sing the light. We're gonna unseen. Awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16. Ghost in the light. Ghost 19. Ghost in the light. 16, 16, 16. Ooh. Whoa.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Ghostlight. How's everybody doing?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Pretty good.
All right, so we have almost a full party for our third session of Away Team, Phantoms of the Fade, Season 3. I'm going to turn off the names for now, but if they pop in, I'll open the stream. And we have an empty video box, so just ignore it. I couldn't think of anything to repurpose that into at the last minute. So, all right, welcome back. I'm excited. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we're ready to go. Here's the real challenge, friends. Who remembers what happened last episode?
I made another gag fall to the ground.
You made another Gek grovel. That is correct.
Oh yeah, we did make it to the town, didn't we?
We did do that, yeah.
It was right at the end. Yep.
But also, we also need allies, so don't make them too angry.
Yeah. Something I wanted to bring up to y'all, because we haven't really been super clear about it, but I want you all to think about what exactly it is that you're setting out to do.
Like as a group?
Yeah, like what's your goal?
The dude that came on the planet and took the book.
Yeah.
I want a very large piece of him.
Okay.
It's kind of my goal is to,
Yeah.
get the book back.
Right.
My goal is almost the same. I want a big piece of pizza.
Pizza.
It's close. A big piece of
That's your
pizza.
goal for the season. Make pizza.
Make pizza.
Well, maybe you will. You are the chef after all, Balthazar. All right. So freighter crashed. You came through
Right.
the rift to wherever you are. Alice and Spider got off of the freighter. The enemy freighter got to the Spectre right before, just in time for it to crash land on an alien planet. And you're in this like frozen wild land. You got into a bit of a fight, a skirmish. You almost lost Fargrim. It was very close.
We did
It was
lose our
both.
little dear
It
friend.
was-
And you
We
were at
did lose
full
it.
strength too. You made it,
And
little
don't
dear friend.
forget that we almost lost to Death Flamingos.
The death flamingos. That's right. Yeah, and I still don't think you officially chose a name because it's Alice's name to choose. She was
That's
the one
true.
who
Is
discovered
it?
them. Yeah, we discussed it
Oh.
after the fact. But
Right. Okay.
and just so you know, I went to the planet that all this is based on and renamed those cows tumor cows
Nice.
just to keep it true to life.
We need to visit there one day. Off the away team thing.
I have a base plopped right at the crash site, so
Cool.
we'll
Okay.
be able to get there, nice and easy.
Nice.
All right. So what else happened? You got through the death flamingos. Your first battle was a bit of a nail biter, but you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to get.
And then you made your way to a like a frozen fisherman village, kind of. You
Yeah.
met up with a gak
Yeah, we
that.
found. Yeah, we found a settlement over the horizon, if I remember correctly, and like Belt said, he made some people grovel, as a god king should.
Yes.
Yes, all hail Belt. One true god. We also found other information about the settlers themselves that I don't remember, but I remember that we learned something.
I remember that the settlement we were in looked poor, looked desperate to hold on to like just being there. They're not expecting visitors, and they're kind of assuming we're here to collect money at first. It seemed.
Mm-hmm.
And then Belts went and confused them a little more. So I think they're just very, very confused and don't know who we are and what we're doing there.
Yeah, but they did indicate that they were kind of aware of the loud noise, right? They did seem to think
Yeah.
that you were somebody else they were asking for
Yeah.
help from. All right. Well, that's where we'll pick it up. The overseer, I don't think he gave you their name, brought you to a warming shelter, which is like a tavern, and that's where we ended it, walking into that
Okay.
tavern last time. So, does
Gotcha.
anyone have anything they would like to promote or just say before we get started?
Sure. I wouldn't mind promoting my next campaign coming to next week, for sure. Wednesday and Thursday. That's all I got on that end. So yes, Quillen's Fated Few. We're gonna be playing either Monday, Tuesday, for sure Wednesday and Thursdays.
Quillen's Faded Few. I'm excited for that one because I'm playing in it, and I'm playing a Ninja Turtle, and I'm really excited about that.
Play it, Ninja
Ninja Turtle.
I'm playing the grumpiest Ninja Turtle.
Turtle. Nice.
And I'm playing the pessimistic detective.
Nice.
We're a somber bunch.
Somber, yeah.
All right. Anyone else have anything to promote?
Just that everyone that watches our stream is gorgeous. They smell better, and they are much more intelligent than people who watch other streams.
Heard it here first, folks. All right. Strap in. We'll be back right after this message from our intro.
Caw.
I love Belt's pants at the end of that. Does anyone else notice them?
Hold on. Oh, the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow stripes.
Spirally pants. Yeah.
It was the best generation. All right, so. Oh, I'm hearing music from outside my headphones. It's never good. So where we left off last time, you all had entered this small village. The village is called Runomiheart, and you met with the overseer. The overseer, who you spoke with, you were able to sort of convince them you were someone you weren't, and they brought you into the warming shelter, believing that you were there to render some assistance. When you all came in, they had a little aside, and that's where we ended the session. So starting this session, the tavern keeper of this warming shelter approaches you, and they say, "Are you the ones here to help us?" Speaking specifically and almost primarily to you, Baltazar.
Well, firstly, do you have anything to drink?
Yes, I do believe we have something that would be fitting of your stature. Would you like a wine or an ale, perhaps? Maybe you're hungry.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, are you hungry then? He starts snapping his fingers to some of the people working behind the bar, motioning to bring some food as he's ushering you to a table nearby. We have a fine fish fry. It's the best in the area. And he sort of chuckles to himself, knowing that you're in a very desolate, frozen tundra. Would you like some ale or some wine?
Well, squad,
I'll take an ale.
I think I'll also take some ale.
2 ales.
Mm.
Okay.
I'll also take an ale.
3
12
ales.
ales.
How many did you say?
That's plenty.
12
12.
ales? Okay. Sure.
God.
Oh my gosh.
This is a great opportunity for you all to open up your catalog. I'm sorry, not your catalog, your journal, and go to the home rule section about drinking.
Oh.
Under alcohol consumption. Just to have it for reference. Alice, I know you're on a tablet, so you probably can't see it, so I'll read it to you. Drinking an alcoholic
okay.
beverage requires a character to roll a Constitution saving throw. Now, your
Alright.
DC is 10 plus the number of drinks you've consumed in that hour. So if you'd like, we can wait until the end of your session, if you've consumed all 3 drinks, to roll this.
Okay.
How do I pull up my character sheet?
You can double click on your icon. I know that you can't see yourself here, but if you go to the Actors tab under Players, you should see yourself. You might see everybody,
there.
but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some assistance with all of these handouts. I love it.
Yeah, no worries, man. Whatever you need. The one that says Cracketh Meyer is like the regional handout. I don't even remember if you guys have access to that. You might not. Notes. You all have your own notebook, your own personal log. Anything that says like your name personal log, you can mark that up. Write your notes in there. They persist through campaigns and whatnot. So, and then the house rules are there, obviously. And that's it. All right.
Did we do a long rest or a short rest? Because I'm still at 26 of
you haven't
33 hit points.
you haven't done either yet.
Ah, okay. We just stopped the game. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'll have your opportunity soon.
Gotcha.
So as you all find a place to sit at this tavern, there's nobody in here. It's completely desolate. It's a nice room, much like what you see on your screen. It's pretty well kept. It looks much nicer on the inside than it does on the outside. And the tavern owner is pretty well dressed. Like they're wearing very warm clothes. Again, just another Gek. Maybe a little bit older, a little bit more feeble. As he works his way around and starts bringing you this food, these fish fries. He brings over 4 and puts plates in front of you and puts an ale down beside you, and then goes back to the bar and grabs another round of 4 ales and puts them beside you, and then goes back to the bar and grabs another round of 4 ales and puts them beside you. So your 12 ales are now in front of you, and he says, "We didn't really think that you would come. We hoped you would, but we only sent word last night. He hasn't been missing that long."
Could you please remind us who was lost?
Oh, it's my son, Tekka. I'm sorry. I'm the one who wrote the letter. My name is Hekka. It's my wife is beside herself. Krika. She can't even get out of bed. Our son Tekka likes to wander the wilderness, but he's never late for dinner, and he didn't return last night. And we fear that the cold may have gotten him like so many before. So we sent word through the Onyx Vigil to please send someone to come search, but they don't care too much for us. Excuse me, pardon me. They don't usually respond to our pleas.
Now, where have you seen him, or maybe you have any clues?
He does like to go north. It's the easiest trail. If you came from the east or the west, not the west, if you came from the east or south, you'd see that we're pretty well surrounded by the glacial plain, but just north of here is a pretty open area that you can access. That's usually where he goes to explore. He does fishing and he gathers materials. He just did not return before sundown yesterday.
Are there any caves?
Well, yes, there's plenty of caves. And we have these wilderness here that's very dangerous. The animals are dangerous. The weather is dangerous. It's all dangerous. We don't have much to pay, but I will do anything. What is it that you seek?
Do you have anybody who can fix machinery or work with metal?
Fix machine? No, but we're just a fishing village. We don't have any smiths here, but there is likely someone that can help you in Brakith Sprawl across the bay. I could help arrange transport if that would suit you.
That would suit us very much, Alice interjects. Also, we don't want the higher-ups worrying about us being here. You see, this was a job that wasn't going to be picked up for a couple of months, but we decided we'd take it on. So.
Off the book, say.
Yes.
As you respond to them, you see his like 2 weird little eyes sort of like, as you talk, to sort of slowly look at you and then slowly look back at Belt and be like, I'm sorry, but your Vaxbot is very strange. Is that a new model?
But
Do you mean Dr. Spacefish?
The doctor, your bot is a doctor. I'm sorry, we don't keep up on the Vaxbot here. We can't afford them. My liege, I'm sure you're privy to technologies that we haven't even heard of, but as far as I knew, the Korvax they're just droids. Not fit for schooling or just manual labor and tasks, that sort of thing.
The jellyfish in the tank kind of bobs in place, kind of confused. Like,
Burble.
what?
I'm sorry. Are you not a robot?
No, I'm not. I'm very much a jellyfish in a tank.
My apologies. I've never encountered a talking fish, let alone a doctor.
Yeah. Well, that's just a nickname, really.
Oh, you're not a fish.
I am a fish. I'm just not a doctor.
He is a descendant of the goddess of water.
The goddess of what? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that particular god. Apex provides here, but anything you say, my liege.
Could you provide us maps of the surrounding areas?
We don't really venture off the village again because of the danger, but there is only one way you can go to the north. It's just the one path. I don't have a map. I could maybe draw something for you if that would help, but I haven't gone very far myself. I'm far too old for adventuring.
Well, it is also the farthest point I have ever ventured away from my home.
I understand, my liege. If you are frightened, I understand. Maybe we can ask the Onyx Vigil to send more Viking.
No, we just need more intel to help us finding your son.
Of course. My apologies. Intel, yes. And he looks over at the Overseer. Overseer, do you have a map by chance? Honestly, I don't have a map, no. I think Ravik probably might have an idea, but no one really ventures up there that way. We do all of our trading through, ship. There isn't really much to make map of, if I'm being honest. It's just a glacier. Flat.
I have seen a Viking in this village. Who is he?
Oh, Ravik. Of course you know, my liege. He's our assigned Onyx Vigil guard.
Well, perhaps he could help us help you.
You could try, I suppose. He isn't very helpful, if I'm being honest. He's here. He's been assigned and he's here. But you could ask.
Send a man for him.
Certainly, I'll see if I can locate him. And he walks away. Hekka continues. How is your meal? Is it to your liking?
Yeah, it isn't really the tonic I've gotten used to, but it's not exactly bad for some fishing village.
Oh, I see. Tonic. What type of tonic are you used to?
You probably haven't even heard of this particular brew. But if you want to know, it is the elixir of life, power, endless energy. It is what we usually drink.
Ah, I see. We only get what they send from the sprawl. So maybe next time I can ask for your tonic.
No need, I think.
All right. Well, take your time and finish your meal, please. I do worry that my son has been out for a very long time. I do hope you can render some assistance with that when at your earliest convenience, of course.
Do you have any spare rooms?
Yes, we do. We have plenty of space to spare. The many vacancies at the inn, you could say. Not many people come.
Well, we need to live there a couple of our people.
Okay, and certainly I can help with that. Who would you like to leave?
The guy with feathers. You can refer to him as Goldilocks. And our Korvax Concordance.
So your feathered friend in his vac spot. Okay, yes, we can certainly accommodate them in your stead, my liege. That should not be a problem. And with that, the door kind of closes and walks as Viking. He just sort of looks at you and huffs. Slowly looks down at you. I heard that you wanted to speak to me.
Do you have any ideas where one can be lost to the north of here?
He looks down at Heka standing next to him. I told him the child is dead.
Well, probably isn't exactly 100%.
Dead
So-
for sure.
We need to know everything about what lies to the north of this village.
I'll tell you.
Any threats, any wares of wildlife.
I'll tell you what lies north of here. Death. If it's not the
That
cold.
is our old friend,
Mm.
you could say.
If it's not the cold, it's the Striders. If it's not the Striders, it's the Guardians. If it's not the Guardians, it's something else. You're wasting your time. Is that be all then?
Well, we would also need ammunition or any supplies you could spare.
That's easy. I don't have any supplies I can spare. Ammunition. That's laughable. You should know that. Weaponry is outlawed. What type of ammunition you looking for then?
Well, the standard ammunition.
Standard ammunition. Alright then. Standard. Easy. A knife, that's your standard ammunition. Where did you say you're from again? My lord, you should know stuff like this. Even the likes of you can't have ammunition, weaponry, technology of any kind. It's forbidden.
Laws are exactly to break them.
What'd you say?
I say laws exist so that we can break them.
Ah, gotcha.
Rule. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, better you than me then. That's how I ended up here. But if you want to go off to your death, then go with you then. May the Apex provide and protect you and all that.
All right.
All right.
Alice stands. Alright, well, it seems like that's all the information and help we're gonna get. I look at the Viking. Thanks for the information. And I start heading out.
Was that a fish?
Is that a fish?
It's not a fish, it's a space fish.
Space fish. Interesting. It's not a robot, it's a fish. You know, this is a fishing village. That's probably good eating right there. He just turns and walks away. Walks out the door.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, Dr. Jellyfish.
Yes.
Jellyfish.
How do you feel if you have to eat fish from this village?
I mean, technically, fish eat fish in the water anyway, so.
True. And even though you're a fish,
I'm a
canonically speaking, in previous seasons you've just been a traveler, unless you were a fish inside that traveler's helmet, which I didn't think about until just this minute.
That could be it. I was wearing a helmet that closely resembled fishing.
A fishbowl. Yeah.
Fishbowl.
Something to think
Yeah.
about.
She may have been a fish the whole time.
The whole entire time. Didn't know it.
Maybe the real fish is the friends we met on the way.
Oh, I love you. That is a great saying. Maybe the real fish are the friends we made along the way.
Indeed.
I'm gonna have a T-shirt made with that on it.
Please, ideas for merch.
There you go. We need a Dr. Space Fish and the real fish are the friends we made along the way. I'll get working on that. All right. So as you're seated and you're finishing your meal, you're eating fried fish, not fried jellyfish.
Right. That would be terrible.
Hekka is just sort of standing there, like waiting for you to finish. I will go and tell my wife that you are here and you'll be hopefully pushing off shortly. But please rest if you need. It's a brutal winter out there. I'm sure you are aware. And with that, he takes.
I love the little hints, like, if you could leave right now, that'd be great. But I understand if you need to hang out.
Yeah. Well, his kid's been outside in the wilderness for
Yeah.
overnight. You all were out there for a couple of hours and you barely survived.
It's true. It is true.
So I'm seeing stuff in the background. Hold on. Can we search the plants?
Yeah, if you want to, sure.
I would like to. Okay, hold on.
I would like to go into one of the stalls in here and heal. And so I like to conceal myself in. Well, actually, while I'm in the stall, I'll cast 2 spells. One for disguise self.
Okay.
I want to look something similarly to Balthazar, whatever one of those creatures are, and spider's eyes, so he feels more like blended in.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll let the party know who he is. But yeah, that's what I'd like to do: is heal and then disguise self.
Okay.
Should I roll investigation?
Sure. Yeah. Roll investigation. Oh, you couldn't just. We could also just have you forage like it was.
Oh, that's
What-
true.
If you'd like, whatever you prefer, whatever you can, whatever you think you can handle.
You know what? Yeah, hold on. Let me do that.
See,
Where is that
Dice
under again? Hold on. Okay. What would it be under? Creature loot? No. Gathering?
Hold on.
Mm.
There we go.
What-
You've
what
disguised
is
yourself
that?
on stream, officially.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can't make you
Uh,
have spider's eyes, but I can make you into a gek.
I cannot do that. I'm out of spell slots.
Oh.
But
Well, you will
had
have the
enough
opportunity
heal.
to, if you want to take a rest, you can. But this is your choice. You can rest before pushing out to try to find this kid, if that's what you choose to do.
No.
Or you
I
can.
would do that.
I will,
Huh?
however, remain disguised in my infiltrator armor.
Oh, so you're not going to be.
I don't want
I'm-
them to know that I'm a fleshy because I've sort of deduced none of my party members look like me. None of these people out here look like me either. So I'm going to hide until I find other people that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true, Flashy.
Indeed.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to go to the middle of the room and T-pose. For no
Okay.
apparent reason.
Just because it's No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
And we're multiplaying right now. All right. Alice, what did you do?
I don't know which gathering to do.
Oh, how about we say this? Because you're checking out that plant specifically in the middle of the room. So that means you're literally walking up to it and like pulling pieces off of it. So why don't we just have you roll for carbon? So roll
Okay.
roll 1d. Hold on. Do we say 1d 100 or 2d 100? Hold up. It's how long it's been since we played this game. I don't remember.
Wasn't it? I don't know. It was. You were asking about that, right?
Yeah, I'm reading the notes. So you roll a 1d4 first.
Okay.
I do have something to do.
1d4.
Can you do it, or do you need me to do it? Oh, you can.
I
Do it.
got it. I got a 3, I think.
All right, so now roll
Okay.
3d100.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, wait. It's funny, it's showing up like a calculator on here. That's funny. Okay, 3D100.
Mhm. You found 147 carbon.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Excellent.
Hurrah! Okay.
Do you have any carbon in your inventory already?
I don't know. Let me check.
Are they in your backpacks? Let me check. No. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I will put that in your inventory. Fargrim, you got yourself healed, okay?
Yeah, I
You
got.
did, right.
I'm up to 22. I can handle myself if I'm sneaky.
If you're sneaker. All right. So while you're
Actually,
finishing your
dude.
meal, you guys can talk amongst yourselves on what you want your next course of action to be.
I do want to do one thing real quick. I want
Sure.
to go over to the bartender
Mm-hmm.
and just look at it. What's your most flammable beverage?
The bartender is a very similar looking guy. It says, "Well, the flammable. I don't. Honest Unfortunately, no. I haven't tried. I'd have to probably say, I gotta look at my liquor list. Hold on. Probably, if I had to choose. I don't know. The Balerian wine, maybe, has the highest alcohol content. That would probably go up.
Do you have a bottle of it?
Yes, I do. Here, there you are. Is there anything else that you'd like?
No, this will do.
Okay, just keep it on your tab then.
Much obliged.
Oh, okay.
And I
yes.
stick it in my pack.
Okay. All right, so I will put that in your pack. Did you guys finish your 3 beers, or are you still sitting there drinking it?
I'm only having one. I don't know about 3.
I'll have one of hers and all of mine.
Ah, yes.
Wow. All right then. I don't think I've even touched mine. I'll say 1 just for the heck of it. I'll do 1.
I celebrate with Thorn because I never knew that he could drink.
It's true.
I'm a fish. It's probably dangerous for me to drink.
Well, you're already in liquid.
Yeah, I'm in water.
Unless we can make an alcoholic water that you won't die.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
just perpetually drunk, floating in her drunk tank.
Whee!
Her literal drunk tank.
Yep.
Just floating in circles now. Woo!
Do little backflips. Whee!
That sucks. This won't let me.
She gets motion sickness by her own movement.
All right, you have 147 of these, but it's not letting me do it.
Yeah, hold on.
Why not?
Hold on, let me type it.
All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do it, but I
Got it.
can't. That's strange. All right. Hey, less for me to do. Perfect. All right, so you have 147. So, Fargum, you're gonna drink. You're gonna drink 4, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
I'm gonna have 1.
So what do I need to roll?
Well, you need to. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw, and you need to beat 10 plus the number of drinks you've consumed, so 14.
Oh!
Nice.
I slammed my last one and I said, back in my home world. And then I'll just do a big ass burp. What was I saying?
What was I saying? I'm not really sure what it was.
You
And then
know,
I'll stack the tankards in some sort of half-ass pyramid. And then laugh when one of them falls over.
Very nice. So starting now, you have +4 to any charisma check or saving throw, charisma-related saving throw, for 1 hour.
Nice.
Nice.
A plus what?
+4, plus your number of drinks.
Nice. I will write that down.
Okay,
And,
do I need to make my roll?
Yep.
Or...
Anyone who drank,
Okay.
just roll and then just roll a Constitution saving throw, and then the number is 10 plus the number of drinks you've had that you need to beat.
Okay.
So that would be 11. If I had 1, that would be 11, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And we're normal, roll normal.
Yep.
Yep, just a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Very nice.
Good, good.
Who got the 3? Oh,
Wait, was that me?
that was
That
you.
was
Yes, it
you.
was.
Oh no.
That was you. So you gain. You receive the poison condition,
Nice.
plus 1 level of exhaustion.
Well, if you look, I have a
Oh.
resistance to poison.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a poison. It's a poisoned condition. Is that the same?
I don't know.
That's not poison damage.
Yeah, you'd be resistant to poison damage, not so much the condition.
Ah,
Like you get half damage on poison. If I'm right.
so how
Or
many?
not.
How many? What am I trying to figure out here?
You just
poison.
you have the poison condition. I can add it to you. It's fine.
Okay.
But 1 level of exhaustion. So for exhaustion levels, we've never played with this before, but the condition is cumulative. So each time you receive a level of exhaustion, your any D20 test is reduced by 2 times that exhaustion level. So for you, it's just 2. Your speed is reduced by the number of feet, equal to 5 times your exhaustion level, so just 5 for you. And then you can only remove an exhaustion level using a long rest. And if you reach 6 exhaustion, you die.
Nice. Thankfully, it was only 1.
Right? You can't hold your liquor.
I know.
You have one in your pocket, though.
Yeah, but that's for something completely different.
And Bell, how much did you drink?
I am going to save them for later.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you saved the drinks for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in cups. So like,
Just gonna stack the cups. In
I
his
know that
pocket.
you've got bottles on your belt. But... All right, so you're gonna save three ales for later.
Okay.
Right. You also already have quite a bit in your inventory as far as booze is
Okay.
concerned.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
doubting
not
that
enough.
at all.
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
All right, so you have 3 in your inventory right now, and Thorn, you have 1.
1 bottle of liquor.
1 bottle of wine.
Flammable one.
He thinks. I mean, he doesn't really seem to be super confident in that answer. Clearly not someone
true.
who's tried a Molotov cocktail, but
That's true. That's true.
all right, you have it. Great. All right.
Valerian wine. Nice. We'll find out.
And I'm going to go ahead and click your 1 level of exhaustion. Yeah. So when you guys take exhaustion levels, if you look at your character sheet right under your picture, you'll see like 6 little circles next to your
Oh, yeah.
AC. Those are your
Yeah, I guess.
exhaustion levels. So just click on one of those to gain it. And after a long rest, it should disappear automatically.
Awesome.
Should being the operative word.
Okay, so I look over to Dr. Spacefish and I ask, okay, so what are we going to rest a bit, or are we going to head out straight away to find the kid, or what's our plan?
I kind of take a look around at the crew, and I'm just like, we should probably rest so we're at full strength for the search.
All right. How long of a rest are you going to take?
Short or long?
Well, in order to refill spell slots, we need a long rest. And we have a couple people with spell slots.
You're
Uh-oh.
you're still here. I just told my wife that you were here to save the day. Is there anything I can help you with before you head out into the frozen Tundra?
Well, do you have anything that could start a fire?
We have. Yes, I mean, I know we're not supposed to have technology, but we do have a flint and steel, if you could say that. We can certainly start a fire for you, Lord, if you prefer us to do that. The rooms upstairs have fireplaces in them. We can have a bellhop go up and light a fire if that's what you'd like. This is the warming shelter, after all. But then you'll be ready to go, yes?
Yes, we just want to make sure we're at full strength before we start traveling in this weather.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, my son probably isn't at full strength, but I understand. Please take your time.
I love it. I love it.
That would feel bad.
So where's the okay, so he's standing there. Where's the direction toward the room? Is it which way is heading toward the room?
So if you looking at the screen now, if you were to go up and go to the left, and you can go up into the rooms up there.
Okay.
Okay.
So I kind of walk by everybody, and I'm kind of giggling, and I point at the little guy that was just talking, and I'm like, I like him, and I walk to the room.
My liege, can I ask you a question? And he's talking to Balthazar.
Yes.
Why do you program your Vaxbots to act so individual? The only Vaxbots I've seen are simply droids. They don't speak or really say anything.
Your enemies cannot predict when it will shoot if its friends cannot either.
Oh, I see. So that's you talking through your Vaxbot. It's just a trick.
No. It is really individual, but it is a trick to make any actions unpredictable.
I see, but my liege, what about the tenants? We are supposed to report any sort of individuality shown by our Vaxbots, are we not?
Not when they're helping find your
It
child.
is an allowed individuality.
I will be right back.
Oh, okay, my liege, I understand. I know it's not for me to question, of course. Very, very well. But listen, my liege, you should know that the Overseer is trying to raise communications with Brakith Sprawl to report your arrival. I just thought you should know.
Your assistance will be greatly appreciated.
As will yours, my liege. As soon as you get out there and find my boy. I do appreciate your efforts, I do. Have you had your fill? Would you like anything else to eat or drink? Your robot friend here, is he comfortable? I know that he wasn't wearing that earlier. Looking at Spider, now all armored up. Is he okay in there? Is he like some sort of Viking? I've never seen that particular lineage, but
I'll sort of chuckle and do my best Balthazar impression.
Huh?
Then I'll nod.
I was waiting for your Balthazar impression. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. That was a Gek impression. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me see. Well, I can't. I don't know if I can. Maybe they all sound like that. I wouldn't know. You know what? I wouldn't know as a character much about Geknip or anything like that, so I'll just do the squaw.
Okay. He just sort of looks at you funny. Well, if you need anything in there, then let me know.
No, that's not how it works.
Firstly, do you, well, could you tell us where the overseer office is?
Yes, he's the overseer. If you're looking for him, he's probably just out in the center of town. He's usually where he spends his days. His office is right beside the main spire. So if you go out there, then you will likely see. I forgot who I was for a second there. You will likely see him wandering about.
Okay, let's go talk to him.
So you're not gonna long rest. You're gonna go talk to him.
Well, they just mentioned him trying to get communications up.
Okay.
That has me worried.
All right. So Thorn is up in accommodations, resting luxuriously in this town. He sent his bar hand up there to start lighting fires in the room, so you're nice and toasty. Who's all going outside?
I will.
I will.
And I will.
Thorn's already asleep.
Perfect time to go AFK. Alright.
He's like, where is everybody? Oh, this guy shouldn't be here. Who are all these people? What are all these people doing here?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Apparently the guy came outside with y'all.
Back.
Oh, hey. So as you walk back out into the there it is. Pyro would be so proud. As you walk back outside into the cold, you see the overseer trying to get some sort of signal on a communicator out in the center of town by the main spire there, trying desperately to get some kind of a signal with this old technology they're forced to deal with there.
Well, that's annoying.
He's just like,
I
beep, beep, beep,
shall
beep.
stop right there. You overseer.
Convince him I'm
Yeah.
gonna fix
What's the problem, my lord? I'm sorry. I was just trying to report back that you are here and we don't need any more assistance from the Onyx Vigil. Is there something wrong?
Do you have your technology permit?
Well, yes, of course. All our permits are with the in the settlement, in the main office. Everything that we're allowed to have. And actually, to be honest with you, some stuff we have permits for that isn't currently functioning, as is the way here. But since I've been overseer, I've been working hard to get things back into shape. I'm the youngest overseer out in this region, so trying to prove myself a little.
Well, you see, we are a very special, super secret task force, so you shouldn't report about us so openly. Just say that whatever the problem was, it is already solved.
Roll a deception check.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to kill a Gek?
You're sleeping in the other room.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, wake me up if I have to kill a Gek.
You're just gonna hear this
Okay.
this flaming bottle whizzing through the air from a window.
When September.
Oh,
Of course, my liege. I will be happy to just let them know that we just don't need the services anymore. But yeah, I will leave your covert operation and keep that to myself. Apologies, I didn't realize, sir.
I will allow it.
I would allow it.
Okay, are you setting off to find the boy then?
Well, we just need to wait for our very special battle robot.
The battle robot. Okay, understood. Of course. The weather is starting to pick up, though, so if you're going to leave, you should consider doing it sooner rather than later, of course.
Oh, goodness. Okay, we're getting all the hints.
Is it time to wake the thorn?
Yeah, it's time to wake the thorn,
You guys
unfortunately.
still haven't long rested.
I know, but I'm just like, now you're making me feel like we actually do.
It's totally up to you.
No, we should long rest so we're all fully capable in the morning. Okay, we're gonna rest.
Yeah, Dr. Spacefish is right.
All right, so back into the warming shelter with you then.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all sort of say your goodbyes, the overseer is like, okay, let me know if there's anything I can do to help it all. We'll be here, fishing. And you sort of turn and start walking back to the warming shelter. Yes, you're back. Great. Were you able to handle that then? Are you ready to shove off, or do you need to rest a little?
We're planning to rest, and as soon as we're up, we'll head off northward.
Of course, yes. The fires have been set in the fireplaces. The rooms are just upstairs. Please take your time. The weather is starting to roll in, though. My son, Tekka, they can handle themselves. Hopefully they found a cave and lit a fire.
I'm very much hoping the same.
I would think
Caves are very useful for protection, and they do have resources, so hopefully he's alright.
Yes, indeed. I don't know what I would do if I lost him. These winters are brutal.
I'm so glad I'm sleeping.
We can't lose another child. Not to this cold. You understand. But please, take your time, and I'll be here if you need anything else.
Of course.
And he turns and heads back to the bar, wiping tears from his weird...
Poor guy.
All right, so you head up to your individual rooms. There's rooms all upstairs. There's a bunch of them. Plenty of rooms. You walk in there, and they're like amazingly well kept. Clearly, they're not A, used very often, and B, this is the only job this barkeep has, and this is the only thing they spend their days doing. So they're well maintained. They're in great condition. You get an opportunity to sleep if you'd like for however up to 6 hours or 6 or more hours if you prefer. And if you all want to open up your character sheets and hit long rest. And Thorn, just make sure that you make sure that exhaustion pops off you. And Spider, you lose your charisma buff for that hour.
That's fine. I was a barroom hero for a minute.
You were. It was hopefully not the only 20 you see today.
Correct.
Okay, long rested. Yay.
All right, so as you all sort of wake up, it's again, this is really early in the day. This is still from when you slept outside before. All you had done really was got up and, fought those animals and then came in. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Thorn.
Oh no.
He's
I
Um,
hope he didn't explode.
he. It's that flaming wine, I tell you. Maybe the storm got him.
Yeah, it's probably his turn.
So it was early when you took your long rest. So it's still now it's like midday maybe. The storm has really picked up. As you're waking up, your fires are still burning in the hearths, and you start to slowly come back down into the room. And I'm assuming that you're getting ready to push off. Do you anything you want to do now that you've rested? You're in this room.
I like to summon my homunculus servant,
Okay.
Larry.
And what was your servant?
My servant is going to be a mechanical pygmy owl, but I'm going to reflavor it for a silver raven, if you allow it.
I will allow it. Do you have an image that you'd prefer, or?
I imagine. I don't have an image, but I've been thinking about mostly the name, Larry.
Larry.
Having him, Larry, who is a bird.
I gotcha. I got it. I'm right there with you. Larry Bird. All right. You're gonna have a raven, silver raven that is sort of like a.
Actually, I'll come up with the art while we're doing this.
Oh, okay.
And I'll throw it at you.
I was like,
If
imagine.
That's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. It'll only take me a second.
Yeah, I don't know. Take your time. Take your time. Why do I have a exclamation point on this? All right, so while you're coming up with your raven, just want to say hi to everybody over on Twitch and on YouTube. Hopefully you're enjoying our No Man's Sky RPG. We lost a player. He'll be back soon. Probably just weathering the storm. If you haven't already liked this video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Ghost-Light on YouTube. Ghost_Light_games on Twitch. We have fun. We do fun things.
Oh, is he back?
That was fun.
The storm got him.
Yeah.
Now I can't log back into the server.
Oh no.
Oh, is the internet out still?
No, I've got internet,
Uh,
but it's when I go to log into Thorn, it's just gray, dark gray.
oh.
Oh, because you're still logged in. Let me, if I kick you, hopefully it doesn't.
Oh, relog in.
Yeah, see if you can do it now. Refresh maybe and try it.
Negative. Let me try. Let me try this.
Josh is screaming in chat. He's probably screaming, "Why haven't you left yet? That poor Gex child is out there in the cold." Right, Josh? Josh always screams to help me with the algorithm, which I appreciate, Josh.
Oh.
Helping with
Nope.
the algorithm.
Nope, it still won't let me.
Oh no.
This is going to be a great chance. All right, I'm gonna take an ad break over on Twitch, and we can work this out.
Okay.
Look at me being a Twitcher.
Twitcher.
Try closing out your browser completely and opening it back up, Thorn.
Okay, we'll do it.
If not, I could just restart the world, but then that's gonna kick everybody.
That'll teach him.
That'll teach him.
Look at your gag. Look at me. Now look at your gag again. And look at me. Yes, I am on a horse.
The most interesting gek in the world.
Yeah.
But life is it? Real
Still,
men of genius.
still nothing.
Still got me locked out.
It says that you're off here.
I see my guy on the stream still.
Well, if you're looking at my stream, that's just the that's not actually in the server. That's just the PNG for the stream.
The overlay, okay.
Yeah. Do you have a different? You can try it with a different browser, maybe.
Yeah. I have a few here.
Save image.
No, it's locked out on that one too.
Oh, so that must be us then. All right, give me a second here. You know,
It's mad at me for abruptly disconnecting like that.
Yeah, it happens. It's okay. Why don't we take a quick break, and then we will hash this out, and we can bio break, get drinks, all that good stuff, and come back. So sit tight, friends. We will be right back.
I'm sorry, I broke it.
No worries. Here we go.
And if the cover as the face reflected back seems alien. Oh, send the light. Oh, send the past. Little souls of light in a world made of black. We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts in the light. Little souls of light in a world made of black. We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts unseen. Awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16. Ghosts in the light. Step in, the crimson's calling, generating no man's sky. We explore, we fight, proving our plight. We build and survive to stop the endless drift of endlessness, where 16 minutes feels meaningless. Mama says 19. Each lost ghost finds their light. Eventually
16 for a minute it seems. The end comes for each and every subroutine, but you'll see the big scene. One soul, many players, travel a anomaly formed from its creator. The atlas, essential to the life we know. It's crisis existential, creators let go. Universe is rampant, obsesses over fate. Great disconnection, now it's called a fate. Void mother says she coming, abyss to settle the score. 16 and 19, tell me who are you before? Tell me who are you before?
we're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts in the light. Those souls of light Step in, the portals blazing, ghost light guiding my path. Slipping through the cosmos, sharp as a Mama's wrath. Tonight the atmosphere's radiant, a pillar in the sky against the gradient. With my hand on its glass, and if the cover has the face reflected back seems alien. Ghosts in the light, ghosts in the past, little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light, we're ghosts in the past, little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light, we're ghosts unseen, awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16, ghosts in the light. 16, 16, 16. Step in, the crimson's calling, generating no man's sky. We explore, we fight, proving our plight. We build and survive to stop the endless drift of endlessness, where 16 minutes feels meaningless. Mama says 19. Each lost ghost finds their light. Eventually
16, 16, for a minute it seems the end comes for each and every subroutine. But you'll see the big scene, one soul, many players, traveler, anomaly formed from its creator. The atlas, essential to the life we know. It's crisis existential, creators let go. Universe is rampant, obsesses over fate. Great disconnection, now it's called a fate. Void mother says she coming, abyss to settle the score. 16 and 19, tell me who are you before? Tell me who are you before?
we're ghosts in the light, we're ghosts in the past, little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light, we're ghosts unseen, awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16, ghosts in the light, ghosts unseen, ghosts in the light. 16, 16, 16. Step in, the portals blazing, ghost light guiding my path. Slipping through the cosmos, sharp as a Mama's wrath. Tonight the atmosphere's radiant, a pillar in the sky against the gradient. With my hand on its glass, and if the cover has the face reflected back seems alien. Ghosts in the light, ghosts in the past, little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light, we're ghosts in the past, little souls of light in a world ghosts in the light. 16, 16, 16. Step in, the crimson's calling, generating no man's sky. We explore, we fight, proving our plight. We build and survive to stop the endless drift of endlessness, where 16 minutes feels meaningless. Mama says 19. Each lost ghost finds their light. Eventually
16, 16, for a minute it seems the end comes for each and every subroutine, but you'll see the big scene. One soul, many players, traveler, anomaly formed from its creator. The atlas, essential to the life we know. It's crisis existential, creators let go. Universe is rampant, obsesses over fate. Great disconnection, now it's called a fate. Void mother says she coming, abyss to settle the score. 16 and 19, tell me who are you before? Tell me who are you before?
ghosts in the light. Ghosts in the light. Thousands of light. In a world made of glass. Ghosts in the light. Ghosts unseen. Awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16. Ghosts in the light. Ghosts 19. Ghosts in the light. 16, 16, 16. Ooh.
Okay. And we're back.
What's that? Da, da, da. Next part.
And we're back. We got all of our technical issues squared away, and we got a drink. Took a little break. Got a homunculus servant. All of the good stuff. All right. So you've rested. At this point, you've rested. You've all come back downstairs. You're doing your thing. You just called in your homunculus servant, Larry, who is a clockwork bird. Are you ready to push off?
Was that a short rest or a long rest?
That was a long
It was
rest.
long rest.
Yep.
Long
It is
rest.
now hours and hours later. You walk downstairs and you see this guy pacing about. It's been quite a while. Are you okay? I was gonna check on you. I didn't know if you had suffered some sort of cold injury, or are you ready to go look for my child? Then the storm is really picking up out there.
Yes.
You ready as it will ever be.
Of course.
Oh, good. Yeah, so just head to the north of town, and you should be able to find the path. Hopefully, without any problems. But please do bring my son home. My wife and I are counting on it. We're counting on you. Apex bless you.
Thorn is trying so hard to not say anything.
But you just did say something.
That was real life Thorn, not character Thorn.
Oh, so your point of exhaustion should be gone now. Is it still up there? Oh, you have another one, which is funny. Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gone.
There we go.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
All right, so you're all set. The overseer's out by his thing here, and you can all sort of venture out. Let me see about getting your servant fella here. Bloop. There he is. Can I assign him to one of you?
Where?
He
Like-
is a friendly.
Hey, Ghost.
Yes.
When you make these cool, nifty maps like this, could you put a compass row on them?
I could, sure. Where's the fun in that? That prevents me from making up the direction when you roll when you roll for survival check.
It's like that information is need to know. Okay, okay.
Do you need to know which direction north is?
Yeah.
I mean, because last time south was right.
That's
Yeah.
That's correct. And I was trying to do you the favor. You know what? Never mind and roll a survival check for me, Thorn.
All right, survival.
Uh-oh.
And
I
here's
roll
where
2, hold on.
Someone's gonna figure it out.
Do-do-do.
normal.
And it won't be Thorn though.
No,
Thorn, you don't know exactly the orientation to this alien planet. You think you
Oh.
remember the direction, but you're not quite sure. For all you know,
I didn't
north could be
help
the
much.
water.
I didn't help much.
Yeah, there's a lot of water in your helmet, Alice. It's throwing off for equilibrium.
some of it could be alcohol. We're not sure.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Spider, help us.
No, you. I know that there's still a chicken breast. There's ramen up there.
I don't think he's talking to us, or he is,
Yeah, okay.
or he is talking to us, and he is just
Sorry, I was
confused.
talking to my brother.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, now wait a minute. Who's being called chicken breast now? I missed that memo.
I'm sorry about all that.
It's okay, dude.
What's going on? Well, what's
Survival.
going on?
Survival.
We're trying to find out which direction north is. We thought it would
Oh,
be
God.
easy, but these rolls are telling us it's not.
No,
It's not easy. The storm is throwing off her perception.
roll high.
Oh man.
You know what? I'll take
Okay.
it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
Sure.
Barely made it.
Thankfully, you have Spider in his armor who has some sort of navigation system that's pointing north, being straight up in the map. And if you look up at the map, you can kind of begin to see where the glacial walls that surround the village sort of break, and there's a little bit of a valley that kind of goes in that direction. You could head up that way, and furthermore, you could start to see like the overseer, and you see a few of the people coming out of their homes, standing on the balcony. You come across somebody who looks like she was weeping. It's the one that Goldie chased into her doors earlier. She's sort of pointing in a direction that you should be going. She's
Okay.
waving, and she's saying, looking at you specifically, about, thank you so much.
Okay, what was that direction?
This way, I think.
I don't see my token.
Go straight up.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Where are
Oh,
you?
you're over by the
indeed?
tavern. You're down by the tavern still.
I can't zoom out of the map. Hold on.
It's okay. We're going to a different map anyway. I was just preloading it.
Okay.
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 Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on. I forgot we left these folks back at the. There we go. Okay. So as you you sort of come into this valley, you can see sort of the same thing as before. It's a really frozen area. All the trees are frozen solid. The wind is really, really blowing. It's cold. It's very, very cold. Your visibility is really, really low. You're having difficulty seeing too far in front of you.
I see me and Dr. Spacefish. Where's everybody else at?
Warden.
You can't see Fargrim and
I see them.
Oh, there's Fargrim. Okay.
okay.
Ah, okay. I was zoomed in. My bad.
Oh, you were zoomed in on yourself. I got you.
Yeah.
Fargrim, I didn't preload your friend there. Just let me know what you want me to do with it. I don't know if you can control them or not. I don't think it's connected to you, to be honest with you. Can I connect it to you? That'd be sweet.
Yes, it would be under the companions, I believe. Let me look more into this homunculus to give you better insight.
Unless she has a clicky. Or would it be a ticky since it's more of watch parts?
Yeah, it would probably be a ticky.
A ticky, yeah.
It shares your initiative roll, right?
Mm.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, he's right there next to you. We can just sort of move him as you go. So, what are y'all doing while you're sitting out here in the snow,
Well,
trying to stay warm?
I
Now that I have
no.
carbon,
okay.
You have carbine?
now I have carbon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine. Hold on.
Where are you gonna
Where is
mine?
it? Where's the thing? I don't know. Where is the?
It's under journal, under resource gathering. Just your basic mining.
Oh, I can't see the inventory thing. That's what I'm.
Or
There's
you can't see your
the
inventory.
mine laser was in our. Yeah, the mine laser was in our inventory before, right?
Yeah, it's not there.
No.
Oh, you don't have anything in your inventory. What happened, Alice?
I don't know. I
Oh,
still
boy.
have the sinew.
I did not pick her pockets, I promise.
Hmm.
All right. It must have updated from D&D Beyond and then over. Does anybody have their stuff?
Yeah, I still got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Viking daggers. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
all my stuff's here.
Do you have a mining laser and life support and all that?
Yes, I have a mining beam and I do have life support.
All right.
Hazard protection.
Alice, I'm dropping everything in yours now. I don't know what it is about yours. And a jet.
We need to probably do some work on my thing.
It must have just overwrit like D&D Beyond
Okay.
updates, but I have it set to inventory, so inventory doesn't update. However, all right. So as you're walking through this frozen tundra, again, it's really hard to see too far. You're looking for this kid. It's really hard to see in front of you. What are you doing? What's your first move?
Well, firstly, I would like to search for any markings or anything that would show that somebody usually takes this way.
All right.
Perception.
Well, I'll let you choose. If you're looking for the presence of it, you can do perception. If you're trying to determine what it means, you can do survival. Okay, so you do see some footprints, sort of walking the path in front of you. It seems like small prints. They walk up to about think maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing to do this, but they start kind of having trouble here. They're pretty straightforward until right around there. And then you see that they're sort of scattered. It's a hill, so they're, it looks like they maybe climb the hill. And it gets a little bit messy from there. Alice, did you get a chance to mine?
Yeah, hold on.
Or did it not connect to your stuff?
I thought for a second there you said, did you get a chance to mime? And I was like, I want that skill. That is a skill that would be fun to have.
It says it's not configured right. What? Hold on.
Yeah, I can fix it. Hold on. I had to manually fix everything when you first got it. So let me do that.
I need to fix my computer at some point. Okay.
All right, try it now.
Okay. I shall. Oop. Okay. Inventory. Mining beam. Let's do carbon. Usability.
Nice.
And does it roll automatically?
So it took your carbon away.
Okay.
So
yeah.
now you just have to go ahead and roll for your mining.
Okay, so it'd be 1d4 again?
1d4, and then you can choose however many times that is to click the resource gathering button, the gather button. Just the once.
The one. Okay.
So let's see if you can do this now.
Okay,
I shared all of
remember.
I shared all this stuff with you all, so hopefully you can see it.
Oh wait, it was on the thing. Hold on.
Yeah, it's on the resource gathering.
Oh, I just rolled a d4.
No, you're okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You were
Okay,
supposed to.
Alright. Okay.
That tells you how many times you get to push the gather button.
Okay. So it's not. Hold on.
So journal, resource gathering, mining.
Okay. Okay. And gather. And Hey.
7.
All right.
You gathered 99 carbon that time.
Yay. Okay.
That's 99 more than I have.
Can I split up the carbon for everyone to have some?
It's if you'd like, sure.
I would like to do that.
Can you give it to people?
Can I? That's a good question. Okay. I'm gonna try and give everyone like 50. Hold on. Can I? Give to character.
Hey, Dirty Rollers, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. I have so many screens in all different directions of me.
Wait a minute, did you say dirty rollers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's one
that's
of our
their.
friends.
Yeah, that's
I-
their name.
RPG
approve.
friends.
I
Thorn
approve.
approves. What's going on? All right, so Fargrim, you got 15 dihydrogen.
Go make me some jelly.
Gonna make-
Some chili. Peanut butter and
Yeah.
dihydrogen jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and dihydrogen jelly. Nice.
I was thinking maybe like sodium peanut butter and dihydrogen jelly.
Nasty.
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 You nasty.
That's just nasty.
Are you guys still mining? You still looking for some resources, or
I'm handing out the carbon. I don't know if it's doing it right.
do you know what our greatest resource is?
The
Mhm.
friends we made along the way.
The youth.
The youth. I thought it was the friends we made along the way.
He's not here to guilt you, so I guess I will.
It's true. So I'm up here around with Balthazar trying to see. Oh, yes, I will take whatever.
You're
that
trying
is
to
you're giving
you're
me.
trying to climb up this hill here. As you're going, if you're both going that way, give me an athletics check.
Okie dokie.
Arkham, did you get your carbon?
I got carbon from you. Thank you.
I believe so.
I don't see it on
Okay.
the list. It looks like you
Yes.
gave it to.
I got
Yes.
some.
There it is. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
What am
Belt,
What am I giving you? Athletics check.
Athletics check. Belt, as you're starting to climb up this icy hill, you catch an icy foothold and you slip, and you slide back down this hill, right past Thorn, back to the bottom. Thorn, you see this and you just sort of shake it off and continue to muscle up the hill, your metal feet breaking through the ice as you start climbing higher and higher and higher. Both of you start to notice these like strange, sort of blue glow underneath the ice.
Nice.
I try to rub the ice to clean it and see what is, well, if it is transparent enough to see what the glow is.
You'd have to kind of dig it out. You can't quite make out what it is exactly, but you can see where it is if you're trying to dig it out.
Well, we have a dedicated miner.
Oh. Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I mining?
You'd have to.
The blue light.
Yeah, so it's up on that hill, so you can't really get to it where you are right there, Belt. But you kind of saw it as you slid down that icy face.
Oh, up there?
Yeah, can
With
you see
Thorny?
where I'm at? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Thorns, you have carbon now. You can mine it.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. How do I do that? I do have a mining beam. So consume carbon.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see if it works.
Consume the carbon. Okay, yeah. I want both of those checked. Consume material and consume unit, right?
Yeah, did
Item
it?
unit.
Yeah, and then hit consume.
Usability.
Yep.
So, item configured to consume by consume carbon activated mining beam. What did it say?
Did it say that it did it not work because it wasn't configured correctly?
I don't know. It went by too quick. Is there a way for me to look at that again?
Shoot, give me a second. Let me see. Nope, you didn't consume anything, so it must be your mining beam. Everything must have got jarbled when we took that break. It sucks. It means I'll have to do this every single session. No.
Are we to add this stuff to D&D Beyond, maybe? That way it's not too...
Well, only because it consumes home brewed stuff.
Oh.
This material consumes 10. Wait a minute. Carbon. There we go. All right. Try it again. Maybe I need to back out of it first.
Consume carbon. Okay. And it says consumption, consume material is checked, and consume item unit Spend 1 unit of this item for 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Both of those are checked.
Okay.
Use ability.
Use it. Yep. Okay, it worked that time. Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So now roll for number of pulls. That little button on the bottom of the
Where at? What?
if you're looking at the game log, the bottom of your display for the mining beam, it says roll for number of pulls mining.
Oh, game log.
You see it?
No, where's game log at?
It's that where all your rolls go. Like the two,
Oh, like that.
the two
Okay.
word bubble thing.
Okay.
If not, I can roll it for you.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Roll for pulls. Okay. Boink.
You get 4 pulls. So if you go into the journal and go to resource gathering folder, you'll see a couple different things. Click the mining one. You'll see a little table, and you can hit gather 4 times.
Okay. Do I have to roll each time?
Yep, you hit it 4 times, and it'll give you 71 carbon, 96 ferrite dust. Nice pull.
And 4.
You did a survival check for that last one. I don't know why that was exactly. And a wisdom check as well. That was strange. You get 1.
Yeah.
You get carbon. You should get 1 more. I only see 3.
Okay, let me try it again.
And then it was wisdom checks and survival checks for the rest.
Hmm.
There you go. Oh, it might be because it was so low. That's what it was. The overall survival check was low, so you didn't get a pull in that. So you got a bunch of stuff, but as you're mining into the ground here, you start to break away from the ice, and you can see this blue light shining through this sort of gray, stony looking thing in the ice. You think it's broke free enough that you could probably pry it out if you tried. It's like loose in the ice now that you've mined around it.
Okay. So how do I do that?
Just reach down and give me a strength check.
Let's
Strength
say it's
check.
not that kid we are looking for.
It's not the kid. I don't think. It doesn't look like the kid. Let's put it that way.
I think I know what it is
Do you?
because I watched the trailer.
Is it in the trailer?
I got a 10. Well, hold on. Let me look back here. 11.
All right. So you're able to free this this item from its icy not cavern, but it's icy prison, I guess. You pull it out. It's a Vigilant Stone. It's this stony orb with a sort of a blue eye in the center of it. I'll go ahead and put it in your inventory as well. Gosh, how do I send this to? I guess I can't just send it, huh? Can I do it in here? There we go. That's it. It's in game chat right now.
Oh yeah, and it showed up in my loot.
Yep.
That's the yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So as you pry this thing from the ice, you start to hear this sort of shaking, this bit of a sort of the earth moving around it. I don't have my sound effect queued up. You hear a rumble like, as these two large stony guardians pop from the earth up above on this sort of shelf,
Elf on a shelf.
watching you from above.
Yep, that's what I thought.
And as they pop up, you hear this, "Help! Help me!"
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All right.
I'm gonna do perception check. Oh wait, am I close? Oh. I want to run up there.
You're close, and you haven't engaged yet. So
Is there a way I can go into stealth?
yeah, they haven't seen you yet. Thorn is up higher on the hill.
Wait, what is he see?
Yeah, I'm up at the top of the hill.
Yeah, Thorn's up
Well,
here.
maybe not the top. But
Yeah,
I'm
you're
up high.
well. We'll say you're like here. You're close where they can see you, but not quite at that shelf yet. All right.
Yeah.
So I've actually been wanting to try this out because I didn't realize the hiding. All right. So you're stealthed.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to go on the other side and flank them from the rear.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All the good jokes.
All right. So you can move. You can move there. They still haven't seen you, and they're still not in combat, so you don't have to wait for any turn order or anything. Belt, what do you want to do?
Same as spider.
You want to try to go stealth as well?
Well, firstly yes, stealth.
You can try to go. You can try to hide. Give me a stealth check.
Mhm.
All right.
Boys
Oh.
in the background.
Being so sneaky.
You duck.
Yes, like that.
All right. You duck down, nice and low. They haven't seen you yet either. You're also.
They've seen me though.
Yeah. You're also trying to move from the ridge line. You said you want to go over there somewhere. You can move your character. I don't need to do it for you. I'm sorry. And Alice, what's your action?
That's good. I'm not
Yes,
close
yeah,
enough. I think I can't see what you guys are looking at. Hold on. I can't move my character. Where?
Wait,
There you
what
go.
There we
is
go.
that?
So as
Okay.
Fargrim, as you move around to flank their position, you see this stone sort of mech thing. It doesn't notice you yet. It's looking towards the commotion that the two smaller stone guardians have started to sort of muster up. It's this large stone golem type of guardian from the new update.
And that.
I love them, and killing them was absolutely fun. What is it? Is it within 30 feet? Let me see. 5, 10, 15. Yep.
Well,
It is
since
indeed.
they're while everybody's doing their thing, I'm going to No Man's Sky dance just to try to keep their attention. The Guardians, you know that little cool celebration dance we do.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them looking around. I want them staring at me.
Well, that's all they can
Alright.
see right now.
I know as an infiltrator, I can do a sneak attack from my gauntlet.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find it. If not, I'll just cast a spell, which is equally more effective.
I really want to get this. There we go.
No hokey religion is as good as a blaster by your side. or
But before
something
you
like that.
before you engage Fargrim, Alice, what is it that you want to do?
I think. Let me look at my spells real quick.
Because this face here, can I make a
Mm.
Let me make a line. The space, like right here, is sort of the way the big round of the hill. Anything below this is a bit of a icy face. But if you want to come, like around this way, it's not
Okay.
as steep. But it's totally up to you and what your rolls will allow.
Okay. No, you're right.
And Bill, you can get yourself into position. You don't have to wait for turn order quite yet.
Can I also try and go into stealth?
Sure. Yeah.
and the thief guy, of course, is a beacon that they're staring at right now.
You are doing a dance.
It's true. It's true. It's funny how everybody else is like, I'm gonna go stealth, and I'm like, I'm going to dance.
Yeah, was I successful?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Ghost, there is spam on Twitch.
Of course there's spam on Twitch.
Of course.
There's always spam on Twitch lately.
No, they do that to
Spam.
everybody. Yeah.
Spam tastes bad.
Just remove the space.
Why would anyone remove the space from No Man's Sky? That's the whole point.
It is
of
the whole
game.
point. How do
That
I
is the
delete the
whole
message? Anyone know how to delete messages? You can
No.
block.
I've never twitched.
I don't Twitch that well.
I honestly haven't figured it out myself. Hardgrim, do you know?
Let me. I believe if you go through Twitch on your end, you
Mhm.
might be able to delete it.
I can't.
I don't know how personally.
What I would just go in and put a comment under there that whoever wrote that smells, and that ought to take care of it.
Oh, turn on shield mode. What does that do?
Oh, that's like an automatic mod thing.
Oh, that's iffy. All right, we'll just ignore it. Don't remove the space, and we'll push on. All right, Alice.
Yeah.
So yeah, because you're down low, they haven't seen you yet. I think that's sufficient for you being you're hiding for now.
Okay, alright.
So,
All right, so everyone's hiding except for Thorn, and you can move wherever you want to go from there, as well.
Figured out what I wanted to do.
All right.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at level 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't do that. I can only do that first level, but still. Huzzah!
huzzah.
Oh, for
Why does
me-
my crowbar look like a bone?
Hold on.
That's a
I
good
fucked
question.
that up.
Oh no. Did you?
So it's a dex save for.
Hold on. No.
Huh?
So it is a dex save, but I did my line absolutely wrong.
Oh, do you need me to fix
No.
it or remove it?
Yeah. Yeah. From me to him.
All right. So
Who him?
Dex save.
can I move it? Is the question.
That is a.
Oh, I can.
Can I move it?
Maybe.
Oh.
You know what? I want to start carrying fireworks around for the purposes of distraction.
You should play my next campaign.
Yep, I can't.
alright.
All right. So where are you trying to put it? I can't.
Between him and me, it's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line of acid.
Which way you want to go? This guy?
Yeah, this big one.
Okay.
Biggie.
So it has to be
I'm
30
going
feet, or
to-
it's up to 30 feet.
It's up to 30 feet.
Alright.
But this is technically sneak attack since he can't see me. So I'll
True.
be adding my sneak attack damage to the overall damage as well.
Wait,
All right.
wait, you're John Cena?
Yeah.
I couldn't see him either.
All right. So he's got to roll a dexterity throw.
Yep. of. Let's see here.
Looks like it's 13.
Yep.
Oh, of course, when I pull it up here, I can actually just do the template, of course. Gotta stop looking at things on my display screen. Template?
So,
Oh.
I
did do the
still-
template weird.
I still noticed that the Arc of the Celestial Boom is not anywhere in my inventory
Oh,
anymore.
shoot, that's right. I keep forgetting about it, to be perfectly honest with you. But what kind of explosive would you like?
I don't know. Dealer's choice,
Okay.
because it was always a roll anyway. So
I'll just do what I was doing before. That makes more sense. All right, so this guy's got to do a DC save, and
I'm rolling.
he got a. Oh, of course, I can't see what he got. Ooh, he got an 11. So he
Nice.
failed.
All right. So that 4 plus. Can I just do a sneak attack? As all the features.
If not, you can just roll it, and I can subtract it. Oh, that works. That works. Did you roll the damage for that as well?
For the caustic brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the 4.
Oh, you didn't have them highlighted? Is that what it was? Or you didn't have them
Oh.
targeted? It probably
you
was
go.
supposed to be targeted with your template, but the template got messed up, so I'll just subtract it manually. So it's 4? 10 total, but
Four-
the 6
yeah.
applied automatically.
Correct.
Okay. So additional 4 is off. All right. So as you, how do you envision this 30-foot stream of brew emitting from your armor? I
So-
guess?
Yeah. So in one of my gauntlet kind of comes out, well, kind of like Iron Man out comes out for his wrist lasers,
Mm-hmm.
but I have one for acid.
Nice.
I said, not the fun kind, as I spray him with acid from the back.
Of course. Yeah.
Not for Jerry. I would like. Then for my cunning action, I'd like to.
I have one of those.
Dash. Well, actually, no. I'd like to hide again behind these other big rocks.
Okay. Does your 30-foot strand of acid stay there for any period of time?
Let me check. That is a great question, actually.
I didn't want to have to scroll all the way up by myself. It doesn't seem to want to move.
It lasts there for the spell's duration, so it lasts there for a minute.
Okay. All right, so we'll leave that template there.
Mhm.
As this acid hits it and it's drenching the ground, this golem sort of starts to peer around to look for the source of it, but you've already dashed to the side and gone back into stealth. Hiding behind a tree, a frozen tree at that. And with that, would you all please roll initiative?
Yay!
Initiative, yay!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Wait, how do we do that again?
You select your token and then choose the, if you you have like the cross swords on it.
Oh, the combat tab looks really small on tablet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so did I hit my?
I don't remember why it has those small little percent. Just ignore those. It doesn't change your roll in any way, shape, or form. It just makes it look funky.
I've got a 20.14.
You sure do.
Where is it?
You sure do. If you right-click your... Again, this is on my view, but if you right-click your icon, you see double swords crossed in front of a shield, or behind a shield. It's your combat state. You click on that, it'll add you to the combat encounter tracker.
Up top.
I can also add you if it's...
There you
you're
are.
there.
Oh,
You
I
got it.
you.
Alice, do you need help?
Now click
Hold
on the
on.
click on the spinny die on your icon up top.
I got you in there, Alice.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool as hell. Okay.
You
5.13.
you and you neither of you have been seen, but you both can roll initiative just for the sake of turn order. Do you want me to roll for you?
I got it.
It might be pretty. Oh, you got it. Okay.
It's really tiny on my
For your
tablet.
tablet.
Ooh, that's a lot of dice there.
Yeah, those are our combatants.
Okay.
All right. So the top of turn order is our 20.15.
Yeah. All right, so how far? How do I measure?
Actually, before we start, before we
Sure.
begin, I would just like
Does
to
anybody wanna
remind
get off?
you all of how combat went last time.
Very badly.
So
And we now miss 2 people.
now you're missing 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm just
So that
saying.
means I have to fight for 3 people now.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Ghost.
No problem.
We needed that.
Look,
It
as
wasn't.
long as it's
It
not a
wasn't
lot
to undermine
doors,
you. It
we're
was
fine.
to make to remind you of. If you have a strategy, maybe keep that encounter in mind.
All right. So I have cunning. What was it? Hold on. Looking for it. It's here somewhere. Cunning action. And what I think I would like to do, those 2 little guys up front, they have this cool little glowy blue dot in the middle, which I would assume is an eye.
Okay. Yeah.
So the one up top of those 2, I want to run toward him like quick, fast, and in a hurry,
Okay.
and bury one of my Viking daggers right in the middle of that eye.
Okay. You can definitely do that. What were you gonna use your cunning? You don't need a cunning
Well-
action for any of those things.
For my second action,
Okay.
I was going to jetpack away to the second guy and bury my other Viking dagger in his eye.
Okay. Well, let's start off by you've already
Gotta roll it,
climbed
buddy.
it. You have to move to him,
Yeah.
and then you need to target the one that you want to, which is double right click if you're a player, right? And then do your attack roll with one of your 12 daggers
What am I?
that you have not shared with
numerous-
anybody.
Numerous.
You could have
daggers.
thrown it actually from way back then, from way back there. I should say.
Probably. It's not letting me right click. Let's see here.
Is it double? Is it just double click or is it double right click? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me begin combat.
Yeah, the top one's not. I can't seem to select the top one. I can select the bottom one, so I guess I'll work in reverse.
You can't
then.
select this one.
Yeah, no, he won't let me go.
Hmm.
Has he got plot armor on?
I don't think so. I haven't
He's
written
wearing
any.
my mithril. He's wearing my mithril. All right, well, I'll go for the bottom one because I've got him selected.
All right. If you need to attack him, you
So-
can just do your attack rolls. I'll apply everything manually. It's fine.
Cool. All right. So I'm at this guy and Okay, so I've got it now to where the little arrows are going in. Now, how do I attack from there?
You
Click on my dagger, one of my copious daggers.
yeah, either click on your dagger in your if you're using the combat tray, you can click on your dagger there, or you can click on it in your character sheet.
Okay. Normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. 12. Is that a
So
hit?
as you're aiming for his eye, right?
Yeah.
So as you lunge at him with your dagger, you bring it up and you clink. You don't even dent the stone that's protecting the eye. You don't hit that, and you hit the stone on the outside, not even making a dent in the stone.
That's no bueno.
Indeed.
So there's no need to even roll damage because I didn't make enough. All right.
Correct.
Now let's see. Now I can dash to the other one without having to disengage, right?
If you dash, you can
It's
disengage.
Half damage.
If you try to get away, you are in danger of provoking attack of opportunity. You can attack him again. I think you have 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me do that then. My second one. Boom. I need new dice. That's 11.
You take another one of your copious daggers out, while the other one is still just pushed into the armor, and clink, to the same result. You just can't seem to pierce through the stone that's protecting this one.
All right. Well, what about?
So you can use your cunning action as a bonus action if you want to disengage to try to move away, or
Can I do a jetpack into the other one, like try to do some kind of kinetic damage, or?
well, a jetpack would be an action.
Okay. Or
I just saw Josh's S-class rumble noises. Thanks, Josh.
the cunning action is.
So you can dash, disengage, or hide. Hiding might be. I don't know how you typically do it, Fargrim, but hiding while you're directly in front of an enemy is a little bit tricky. But if you disengaged, I think.
No, I did my cunning action to hide.
No, not you. I just mean like
No.
typically with players, like you hiding while you're
Yeah,
directly
like-
in front of an enemy like this.
Right. I'm staring him down.
You're talking about
His
this
cunning
dude in
action,
front of
yeah.
Thorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiding would be kind of hard to do. I'm sure they're all looking at me right now.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
two
no.
daggers you're trying to push into his head.
I think Alice is making tired noises.
Uh-oh, Alice.
She is. Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Alice. Not yet.
My turn?
I need you to make a kill.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on real quick.
what
What are you doing, Thorn? What else you got?
Oh, okay.
What's the difference between dash and disengage? Because if I dash toward the other one, that's still going to disengage.
Well,
wouldn't it?
dash is... You don't disengage. Your dashing is just a movement. It's a type of movement. It's the amount of distance you're covering. If you do that, you open yourself up to an attack of opportunity. Disengaging moves you away without.
So you're trying to get away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
You're
then
trying to get away without being hit, then you disengage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to disengage then,
Okay.
and I'm going to go back like that. How far can I go in a movement like that?
It's whatever you have left in your movement. It should track it for you as you're going.
Oh, I have no clue how to even find that.
Oh,
Where would I? Or I see that?
Your movement's 30, and you didn't move that far, so you're fine. You moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, right where you're at is fine. It's perfect.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's what I do then.
All right, so you pull your daggers back and you scoot on out of town while it's still just sort of looking at you.
Yeah. I've made a friend, basically.
All right, so it's going to come up to the stone. Which one? Oh, this one. It's going to move to you.
Okay.
Oh, can I not just move it? That'd be too easy, huh? So as it gets close to you, sitting right on the actually it's coming to the it's coming up to the downward slope. And even though it's still kind of like rolling along, it's kind of floating, but it's using a force on the ice to move itself along. It's gonna actually have to do a check as well.
Nice. I'm gonna laugh if it goes down the side of the mountain, but then Alice, you have to watch out because it'll be coming toward you.
And it succeeds.
Bastard.
Yeah, it's going to target you, and then I'm trying to do this quickly before we lose Alice. Alice, we won't go much longer. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm trying not to pass out on you guys.
Ooh.
We're doing it for our safety. I mean,
Oof.
I promise no friendly fire.
What's your?
Do I have saving throws?
What's that?
Do I have any kind of saving throw?
No, you don't have to do anything. It's attacking you. So it's trying to slam you. But what's your armor class?
12.
Oh, it hits you.
Just barely hit you.
Barely hit
Yep.
you. I was like, oh no way, it hit you. Yeah. So
So I was gonna see like if I got an athletics saving throw or something.
no, you don't have to do anything. You're good. Yours,
Okay.
yours from before stands. So it comes up to you and it just takes its fist and just this slams right on your armor, like sort of jarring you a little bit, and you take 8 damage.
Okay.
Wait, did it do it twice? Two 8 plus 3. Oh no, 12 was the other one. Never mind. Sorry, you take 8 damage, which I'll
Okay.
apply. Don't worry.
25. And what's that blue 5? I forgot what that was.
You have temporary hit points from something.
Oh, okay. So then it would only be 3 if it took those 5 temporary.
This one is also going to move up to you. Wait, first off, did that go through?
My hit
I have
points
to-
haven't changed.
I have to apply it. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so this next one's going to do the same exact thing.
Yay!
It's going to not fall down the thing. That wasn't a damage roll, don't worry.
Right.
It's going to attack you. It is going to hit you. You just can't catch a break.
Good.
You're the only one that made it up the hill
I know, right?
doing your dance.
Yes.
It's also going to take its other hand and just be like on your other
Smack.
shoulder as you kind of jar and go down. Don't go down, excuse me. And you take 10 points of damage.
Ooh. All right. Anybody that would like to jump on these guys with me, I would appreciate that.
The large stone golem's turn. It's not gonna do anything because it's guarding the child.
Nice.
It doesn't want to move away from its position.
Gotcha.
Moving to Alice.
Yay. Okay.
By the way, Ghost, do you know that his birdie thing is still way down on the map? Bartram's birdie.
yeah, I was trying to move it and was moving my character.
Oh, where do you want to move it to?
Right next. Actually, close to Baltazar and Alice, like right by that would appear to be silver deposit.
Right.
That'd be perfect.
Right there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Alice.
Mm,
I have 2 stony things kicking my butt. If you would like to take one of them out, that would be
yeah, I'd like to. Hold on. How do we use spells here again? Forget. Okay. Okay. And that should be in the thing.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. You have a Constitution saving throw for.
Who are you shattering?
for me.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. I'm casting the spell there,
Oof.
so I get both of them.
You kind of get him
So they
too.
both need to. Huh?
So
You ca-
what would that be? Half damage?
You kind of get him too.
The big guy?
No,
No, me.
Thorn.
Oh, Thorn? Oh, shoot.
Well,
Would that be half damage?
Only if you.
so this is an iffy thing that I've been kind of doing some research into. Like, so it's 5 feet, right? So
Well,
I believe. Well,
It's a
each
10
square
foot.
is 5
It's a,
feet.
it's a 10-foot
Right.
sphere centered. It says radius, so 10-foot radius
Right.
would
So
be 20-foot diameter. So that's there. So just because it's in the circle, like it's not a cross, it's a circle, you know. Dragon Teacup is raiding. Welcome, raiders.
Welcome, Raiders. I could see
Oh, right.
Belt stepping on. I mean, Thorn stepping on one side of the square, since it is 5 feet. I mean,
Oh, I
it
got you.
still
You
has-
mean so you're saying like 2.5
still has
feet of
70.
it are open. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
Cool. That's all I got. Is $1.
Okay.
Okay. So wait, rolling damage.
You're
I'm
good.
rolling
You don't have to worry about anything. Oops.
Oh, nice.
19.
For both y'all, anyway.
Oh, so they both have to do Constitution saving throws, right?
Yep.
All right, select them both. Oops, I guess I'll do one at a time. Never mind. The trials and tribulations of using 2 computers. All right, let me pull this up. I wish I'd stop putting that away.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing it. This one. That one succeeds.
Half damage.
And this one.
Why is it half damage?
Anytime you
Because you're
succeed,
doing the-
this one also succeeds.
Yeah.
So they both take half damage. So,
Okay.
yeah. But we'll call it 10 because I like to round up
Yeah. Yeah.
because math.
Nah.
So how do you envision yourself launching this spell at these golems while I take their damage?
I just imagine an explosion. Because it's force damage, right? Shatter?
Yeah,
Oh no, it's a loud noise. It's
Doesn't say.
noise.
Make it sound like an ad.
An ad?
Yeah.
Like we're advertising Ghost's channel.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
blasting it.
I-
You're spamming them to death.
Yes.
Make them bow, and
You hear welcome travelers, and those 2 guys start falling apart.
She says,
just emotionally.
"Let me tell you a story."
I don't know if.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know who
I'm
did that,
awake.
but good job.
I'm awake.
I forget that's there sometimes. Oh, what am I doing?
Damage?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes.
Squishy damage on him.
No, I did. So as this sound wave just sort of shoots out in the bubble, you can see that all the snow around it just stops and starts pushed back as this almost makes it a visible bubble in all directions. With that sound, it hits both of these creatures as they both start to shake and shudder. You can see the small bones sort of shake and like hit each other in place as it kind of clasps together, both taking damage. Both of them start to see bits of the rock fall off. You see the arm fall off one, you see both arms fall off the other, as they're just this floating head with these rocky nubs hanging in there.
Almost. Nice.
And that brings it to Fargrim? Or does she have another action?
No. That's all I can do as a wizard.
It brings it to Fargrim. We have a message in the chat. I'm just checking it in on.
That's all you can do as a wizard.
That's all I can do as a wizard, she says.
Mm-hmm.
What's with this whole mist in my go? Why does it go the front?
Well, I might as well just finish off these guys. So I will move over to here, and I'll do my Tasha's caustic.
Oh,
brew.
hold on 1 second. So Josh in the chat said something about double damage for things that can shatter, which is not in there. But what is in there is that these things have disadvantage because they're constructs. So give me 1 second, and they might have failed that.
I might.
You can Fargrim, you can keep going. Actually, hold on. Let me see. No, you can keep going. Because.
Alrighty.
So I already rolled one, so I'm just rolling once for them again.
Oh.
So that one does fail. And this one also fails. So they both take full damage. So Josh, thank you in the chat for pointing that out. Perfect.
Yay.
All right, so Fargrim, what were you doing?
Caustic brew again. From where I'm at. Again, I screwed up that completely.
Okay, it's all right. We got you. Let me
So we're
get
gonna
rid of
go
some of
from
these templates.
Here. Yeah, we'll do it like this.
Okay.
And both those guys have to do the dexterity.
Okay, so you're doing like this. Ooh. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Like that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Save as much of me as you can.
This is not
Also
this.
sneak attack damage.
I mean, I'm just gonna do it anyway because they get half damage if they succeed, right?
Yes.
So that one rolled a. Did it roll? Did it not roll?
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, it didn't. I didn't roll the saving throw. It just you're rolling, right? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just fix the from bludgeoning damage. Because you can fix the damage type for your sneak attack. I did not know that.
All
All
right.
right, so
So I'm rolling his. That's a no-go.
whichever one from sneak attack you'd like.
You know what?
I'll stick with the 4.
Hold on.
For okay.
All right. So as you don't need a sneak attack. As you launch this acid out, what's left of these creatures, just the acid hits them and they start to tss as the stone sizzles away from the globe inside, and the acid falls directly onto it, and both of these creatures just fall into a pile of rubble.
Excellent. I'm going to Granite Thorn, and then I'm going to look at the Stone Golem, and with my bonus action, I will do my Starlight Step.
Did you say you were gonna grin at me?
Yeah, like I'm gonna smile.
Nice.
I'll even take off my helmet to show you my fleshy gums.
You never take off
So-
your helmet in combat. Oh my
Never.
goodness.
Never.
Well, I'll just do enough for my smile. How does that sound?
Very nice.
And I do finger guns back at him.
Oh, finger guns. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Your
do.
finger comes back at you, and then I'll do my Starlight Step, and I want to teleport on either this dude's neck or shoulder. Then I'm going to hold on like it's a rodeo.
Nice.
Okay, so you're gonna Starlight Step in. Would you say like that would be a grapple?
Yeah.
That works. That works for me. So Starlight Step is your bonus action. Great. And I know typically grappling is an action, but I don't know what else to do here, so we'll just say it, right?
We could. I guess we can do. I don't want to do survival. Maybe dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, maybe
so I
just-
wouldn't.
Sure. Or like a strength check, because he's probably.
So like athletics, or do you want like an actual saving throw?
You know what? Probably. Let's think about this. He's not super dexterous himself. So why don't you do a dexterity saving throw? Because I don't think he would like try to shake you off. He's just basically just a stone statue that moves.
Ooh.
Oh God!
Hollywood rich boys in the
Whoa.
chat. Jeez. So as you step onto him and you land on his sort of circular bit of armor, stone armor that's on him, you instantly
Wait a
slip
second.
and fall off,
Hold
bumping
on,
your head in the press, and you
let
land
me
on the
see if
ground.
I have luck.
You're not hurt. It's just your pride. Hollywood's in the chat. What up, Hollywood?
What's up, Hollywood?
Hollywood, canonically speaking, your character is still back on the Spectre in the game with Ghost, just so you know.
So whenever you're ready,
Whenever you're ready.
we miss you.
Are you using luck, Fargrim?
I do not have it. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm just on the. Am I prone
Yeah,
from falling from that
mean-
distance?
that makes sense to me.
Okay.
You're also not hiding anymore.
Right.
How is it?
But I did use my last sneak attack, so not all in ways.
I won't put you right on him. Put you right next to him. How's that? All right. So now it's Belt.
Okay.
Make him go bye-bye.
Alice, you still with us?
I have perceived
Uh-huh.
it of
Uh-huh.
all.
Just barely.
Mm,
Before
I'm
we
gonna
go ahead, Belt.
How do I move? Oh wait. That's how.
That's it.
And then so I chose
I choose you, Pikachu.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but then I thought it would pose how is it called? All for rights strike.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so uh-huh.
What you got, Belt? What you got?
Oof.
Hideous laughter.
Yeah.
I like the name.
Is this
Oh, it's the perfect spell. Oh yes, that's a great spell.
Yes, I like this.
all right? Hold up. Your target is advantage. Before we do this, I just want to check that. No?
That it can last?
That it, yeah. I mean, basically, more or less. It's not immune to any of these things. Prone, incapacitated, and that's, yeah, it tracks.
I love the materials: a tart and a feather.
Meh. All right, so it's gonna give its wisdom saving throw. Target has advantage in save if the save is triggered by damage, which is not triggered by damage. Okay, here we go. I don't know how wise this thing is, but we're gonna find out.
Pretty smart.
All right, so as you come up and try to, how do you picture you casting? Do you think you're telling a joke to the golem? How do you picture this happening?
Well,
I say knock knock.
It just turns its head and looks at you. It can't speak, so it just looks at you. I don't take. Do I take damage? Does it do half damage for on a
It
save?
doesn't,
On a successful
save.
save, the spell ends. So
Yeah.
nothing happens to it? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now it
What
sees you.
other do I have? If I have.
Well, you use the spell action. So you have any bonus actions that you have left you can use.
Well, I can't really use my beak this time.
Yeah, you're pretty far away. That's your only bonus action, huh? Well, you have Bardic Inspiration as bonus action.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so it is 60 feet, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, nice.
Who are you giving? Who are you giving inspiration to?
It's only one target.
Well, it's for a player, so you give them the opportunity to roll a die when they choose to do it.
Mhm.
So who are you giving that to?
Well, Thorn.
To Thorn? Okay. So Thorn,
Yeah.
you have you can see it in the chat window, but you have Bardic Inspiration to use when you choose. You have an hour to use it. If you fail a D20 test, you can choose to roll this. You roll 1d6 and you can add that to your roll. So it could be the difference between losing a roll or not.
Okay.
All right.
And
A good example would be
I
if Fargrim had it before he fell off this guy, he could have used it there.
Mm.
All right, is that all you got?
I mentioned this as me shouting that you are a superstar, and a superstar is a supernova.
You are a
Which,
superstar, and a
pretty
superstar is a supernova, and that inspires
This
your
pretty
cold.
much means that he is about to explode.
About to explode.
Very nice.
All right.
Back to you,
So,
Thorn. We still got you, Alice.
Alice. Yeah. Hang on. We're almost done. We're almost done, Alice.
Hang on. Is it my turn?
Not yet.
Well, no.
Okay.
The last guy, though.
thanks.
Last
Okay.
guy.
Give me up. Alright.
All right.
So, from where I'm at, I'm gonna try to bolt caster the big guy.
Sure. Yeah.
So let's see here. Is that? I mean, am I in range? Let's see.
I think it has like 120, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, well then you're good.
Yeah, yeah.
You're good.
All right. So, consume material, yes. Use ability. Item configured to consume attack. Bowcaster could not be found.
Oh shoot!
I've got.
It didn't happen before
I think
with your
so.
Polecaster. Just give me 1 second. I'll fix it.
Got 100 rounds.
That's the thing.
It's probably just. I think everything.
Needs to be redone.
Yeah. Oh, this one actually does say ammunition. That's weird.
And I've got 100 rounds.
All right. Let me try to do it for you.
Okay.
What is it saying? Reduce the quantity of what? There's no. This isn't limited uses, right? Consumption takes 10 of 100. Oh, you know what? There we go. Let's try this. Try it now. See if that helped.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me.
By the way, I have just realized we completely forgot
Okay.
about Larry.
All right, and that's normal.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah,
That hits.
20.
Roll
Not
damage.
nat 20, but it's a 20.
It wasn't a nat 20.
That- No, it was 18
Oh,
plus
it
2.
Looked like a 20 on the die. All right.
All right,
so you can roll
where
damage.
Where do I roll damage at?
It's in the it's in that same
Oh.
yeah, that same window.
The
There you go.
damage. Okay, there it is. D6 normal. Okay. Eight.
Okay. I'm going to apply that 8. Fargrim, does he have to re-roll his save at any point if he's still standing in the acid?
Am I standing in the acid?
No, not you. The stone golem.
It only lasts for a minute. So if a minute, well, actually, the essence not there anymore since I broke concentration on that
gotcha.
spell to target these guys.
For the next one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Since I have that double attack, does that mean I get to shoot the
Yeah.
bowcaster again?
It sure does.
Usability. Normal. 18 again,
You
which
got 'em.
comes to a 20.
You got
Nice,
'em.
dude.
Yeah. And
Roll some
normal.
damage.
5.
You get him for another. Get him for another 5. Come on.
That's both my actions. I mean, yeah.
All right, nice. So as you're standing across the way from this guy launching your bolt caster, and you see that you're getting kind of getting underneath the cracks in his stone armor. You see like the bolts as they hit the blue light, it flares up, and it sort of like pulsates inside of his armor as you hit him each time, and he sort of wavers, and then he turns his sights directly onto you in the distance.
Nice. This is gonna hurt.
Those guys are dead. Now he's a mindless he's a mindless thing, right?
Yeah.
Is it gonna let me? There we go. So he's got very short memory. But he's gonna shoot a firebolt at you. Man, I hope this doesn't kill you.
I know, right? It didn't hit because I got a 12 AC.
Well,
wait.
he hit for 18.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. Yeah, he hit.
Oh man, he could actually do enough damage to you to kill you. Fingers crossed.
No 20.
Fingers crossed. He can do up to 30 damage. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
He lifts up his blaster and
And I just fall backwards.
Are you like dead?
Yeah, I had 20 hit points. He hit me for 22.
it brings him to 0.
Yep.
Oh.
But you still have people here
Yeah.
that could help you. Maybe stabilize you.
And I have really good autophage rebuild myself stats. If you can get me alive enough, I can rebuild me.
All right. Alice, that brings us to you.
It's your turn.
You still with us?
Alice.
Did we lose you?
It's your turn. He killed me, Alice. Now you avenge me. He killed me.
Wait, he killed you? What?
Yeah.
Yep. He killed me.
Oh!
He
Avenge me.
shot him from the distance.
I shall kill him for you. Hold on. Where is he? He's
Or
over there.
if
Okay.
you could save Thorn, that would also be helpful.
That would be good.
He needs-
Oh wait, you're down. You're not dead.
He's 0.
You're down.
He can be stabilized still.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to him. Actually, that's a better option. Move my character. Hold on.
Move character.
I don't think I make it quite to him yet, though.
I think you could.
2, 3. No, I make it 4. Yay! I'm gonna help Thorn. I'm gonna stabilize him.
Yeah.
How are you
How
gonna
do
do
I
that? Are you
do
gonna?
that?
Well, you can use. I mean, we can let you use an item on him that would heal. If you want to do a medicine check, you could stabilize him that
Oh,
way.
right. Let me check. What do I have? I have nothing except. Wait. What does this do?
Hey, I just noticed underneath my character, the icon there, it says climb 30. Would that have helped me get up the mountain quicker?
It's just the speed in which you climb. So I didn't
Okay.
make it rough terrain for you to climb up because you successfully
I mean,
did the
I've
thing.
got some stuff from when we harvested from the deer, but that's about it.
You want to feed
I'm
it
not
to
gonna
him?
force that. Would that help?
I've
I
got
mean-
some raw meat too. I don't know if that would bring back any hit points. Doesn't it in the game though?
It
Will
doesn't.
eat raw
It
meat?
doesn't say it. It says process in the nutrient processor, so
It
it's not
would-
edible.
It will give him back health, although you might be hard pressed to get him to chew it and swallow it.
That's fair, honestly.
Baby bird it. You chew
Okay.
it up and just spit it in my
Wait, how am
processor
I
hole.
supposed to chew it? I'm not. I'm
You're a fish with
Oh
a
yeah,
help.
you're a fish.
Oh no. What's the opposite of plot armor?
Just
You can do
run
a
your.
you can do a medicine check if you want to try to save him that way. I know that you're only +1. Does anyone have any people have any sort of healing?
No,
or
I
I
can heal
don't think
you.
anyone has.
I just need to stop being prone. Then I can heal you with cure wounds.
Now, what is this in my inactive effects? Aid max HP bonus. Oh wait, that's Balthazar. What is that?
I've got +3 on medicine, by the way.
You have to be over there though, and you have to get across a wall of acid.
A medicine check fail.
Okay, so you are quickly trying to shove his wires back into his armor, and you can't seem to do it.
I should have just used the food. I should have just used the food. Dang.
Mash it in your hands and try to shove it into his. All right,
Yeah,
what
if
else?
it's ground
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Fargrim is next in turn order.
Because that would be an action I already used, right?
Yeah.
I tried to use medicine check. Yeah.
Do you have anything
Dang.
else you can use?
Not as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Any cantrips?
Cantrips is counts as action.
Hmm.
I only have one action. Let me see.
I've got this uncanny dodge. How do I use that? I mean,
You don't, 'cause
obviously I
you're-
can't right now.
You're laying on the ground.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, had I not been laying on the ground, how does that work?
What does the item say?
Let's
Oh, I
see.
can see
Uncanny
it.
It's a
dodge.
feature.
Yeah.
So I believe at the start of your next turn.
Oh yeah, you could have halved
pretty
the
much-
damage. So it's a reaction. So if somebody is
Mhm.
taking an action like him hitting you, him shooting you, you could have
Yeah.
used that as a reaction to halve the damage.
Okay.
If you want to roll back everything to that point and use that, I'll let you, just because I know that we're still getting used to this whole system and stuff.
Yeah, I'm still looking at finding things. I mean, if that's okay with everybody else.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That'll be okay with that.
Okay. You want to use that?
Can I
So
move back?
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you can move back and you get your action back. I'll take the
Okay.
I'll take the blood off the thing, and then damage was what, 22. So you take 11. So you have 9. Oops.
Yeah. I'm pretty toasty this game. So yeah, okay.
Okay. Or we've around. None of that happened. All right, so we're back to Alice's turn.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
I'm
Okay.
almost dead.
Thorn's
Avenge
alive.
me.
Thorn's alive.
Thorn's alive.
Preemptively avenge him.
Okay. Yes. Okay. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do. I was going to do Ice Knife. Yes.
I think the Josh in chat says baby birding a robot is an interesting suggestion for healing. And I said I think that needs to be the next bit of merch. Lots of Alice-centric merch coming out to the merch store.
Oh dear. Uh
I
oh. Okay.
I approve.
I was gonna use. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna use. Target. Target this. Okay, hold on.
What's going on there?
That did not hit, did it?
It did not. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, dang.
Hey, Fargrim, there's an ice knife laying at your feet somewhere there.
You see it fly through
Oh,
the air.
it's supposed to have explosion damage, though. Hold on. Right? Ice knife?
Use that.
Right.
Yes,
Target.
and
Yep.
Ice Knife does have an AoE effect of, I believe, 10 feet or 5 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Okay.
Within
5 feet.
within 5 feet of its.
Center point of origin.
Yeah. It says hit or miss. Yep.
An area also becomes difficult terrain within that 5 feet.
Well, we're already on ice and everything, so that's
So
Right.
2d6, do I just roll that separately?
Yeah. Why can't it? Oh, I need to do. Don't mind that weird thing I
Okay.
keep doing. I'm trying to make a. So as it falls to. Like there, you think? 5 foot? So as it hits his armor, then hits the ground, it shatters on the ground, and this
Yeah.
fog of cold starts to billow up, and it starts to freeze at its joints, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Hmm.
There's no button for it. All right, I'll just. And the wisdom saving throw needs to be. Oh, dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry. What's the DC for the dexterity saving throw?
That's a good question.
Oh, well, let me roll it first, and then we'll see if it's even matters. Oof, it does matter.
Oh. It does matter.
It probably succeeded.
Yeah, so half damage on the 603.
Okay. Three. Gotcha. Okay. So at this point, the ice starts to form up around its the rocks in its armor, and you start to see some of the rocks start to crack and then break and fall to the ground as a good part of its armor starts to fall off of it. The shoulder bits fall off, and it's sort of struggling to free itself from the ice that you've now captured it in.
Ha ha ha. Okay. Alright, who's next? That's my turn.
Fargrim for the kill. Come on.
All right. Oh, you say for the kill? Okay. I was
Like-
going to.
He was like, I was gonna heal you, but
I was actually going to cast snare. But I don't know. So I can restrain this the big ass golem. But I'll just cast Firebolt. Or wait a second, I'm still whatchamacallit,
Be
prone,
prone
right?
Mhm.
So won't that take the majority of my turn?
Yes. We don't usually play that way, do we?
I don't know. It says game paused.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to move my keyboard off of this computer. So I go to type something in and I hit a space. My bad.
Good job,
So-
Alice, with the knife.
So how do
And
you
no,
normally
it's
play
half
it?
of your moving speed.
Okay,
prone.
so
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll Thunder Wave.
Nice.
I like the way that sounds.
It sounds intense.
Does.
Right here. And so he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And there's the damage.
Alright, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw, which is your 8. This is your thing here, so he's gonna do I still have him selected? Let's do that just to be safe. DC, Constitution. He doesn't have any disadvantage or anything, right?
He
No.
does. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't. Damn. So
Wait,
4
wait,
damage.
hold on. Oh
He
yeah,
does
no,
get
he's got
put
he has
back.
+5. It rolled the wrong character, but he has +5. So he would be fine.
Gotcha.
So he takes half damage.
Yes.
Okay. So you let out your thunderous wave, and you see a few more of the rocks fall off of him as he then turns his head over to you. And then we come to Belt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why didn't that? Hold on. Oh, you know what? That half damage applied to... hold up. It didn't apply to this guy. I don't know who it applied to.
Let me check me and see if we accidentally killed me again.
No, it's saying Stone Golem, but there's 3 of them, so I'll just do it manually.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just applying to the wrong one that's already dead.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, Belt, so what are you doing? You're doing a Dissonant Whisper?
Dissonant Whispers, yes.
Okay, I will tell you that well, I mean, yeah. I keep rolling the wrong character, and I don't understand why I'm stuck with this guy. Stop it. Oh, because I have it on target. That's probably why.
Good.
So as you send your dissonant whisper into his ear, you just sort of see it start to look around, and nothing happens because it's immune to psychic damage.
Oh,
Dang it.
I can still move, right?
You can still move, yep.
Because this area, is it safe?
There's an ice, that circle is actually, I'm not sure, the dissonant, his wave, this I think this one can go because that one's temporary. How long is your ice knife there for? Is it only instantaneous?
It's just there for the turn. I think
Okay.
it freezes the ground in Baldur's Gate, but I don't know the rules for the ice, so...
All right, you're good where you're at
Remote.
right now, Belt. And Fargrim, you dropped concentration on this one, right? Your other ice wall.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it also drops a concentration after a minute.
I hope I don't break my beak.
Okay, let me take you off prone first off. You're not prone anymore. You're prone no mo. All right. So you're going to you attack the stone golem. You lunge at it with your beak, but you don't gnaw through anything. You're just hitting beak to stone. It's a valiant effort, though. That takes us to the top of turn order, folks. I'll give you the option to end the session or continue. Totally up to you.
We can pick it up next time because Alice is like 0.5 here. If
So-
she's still with us. It's
Are
like
you-
the
are you-
poltergeist.
Please.
Alice, if you're here, please make a sign.
Okay, alright. Where am I? Where are we at?
Well, we're asking if you want to call it here or get pushed through.
Go
Can
ahead.
I try and make the final blow? Is he almost dead?
He is getting low. You still have a few moves ahead of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It'd be
It's-
me,
it's top of turn order.
and then yeah.
Okay.
So I'd have to do, and then you could do.
Explode him. Anyway. Explode the rocks.
What's that?
Explode him.
You want to keep going?
Explode 'em?
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, I want to attack so bad, but part of me is like, self-preservation, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah. True. If you gotta heal, then you heal.
I don't really have anything to heal with.
did you say you have meat?
Oh yeah, I do. I
Eat
do.
that.
All right.
Baby bird yourself.
All right. I've got 9, so I'm gonna do. I don't know how many hit points does one give me?
I don't know what he's saying.
Use it and see what happens.
A carnivorous robot.
Okay.
I don't know that I set up using a health potion is a bonus action now, right? In 2024,
I believe so. Still, yeah.
is eating food a bonus action?
It might be considered an action because, like, let's say switching out your weapons. Like, let's say you're putting away your sword and shield and grabbing
Oh,
your
yeah.
warhammer.
As opposed to just like chugging it. So you're actually like,
Yeah.
unwrapping, like it's like beef jerky. All right,
Mm.
that makes sense to me.
I don't know how to use this.
Can't you just
Clicking
click on it?
Yeah, it's not bringing up a window or anything.
Oh, that's weird. Where is it in your inventory? Let me see if I can use it. Raw steak,
Yeah.
food. It actually it does say an action, like I had that. It says it says you have 0 uses of it available. That's funny. It says you have 9.
Yeah.
It will. Let me tell you. Roll 1d6. It heals 1d6.
D6. Whoa. So 3.
Yep. So you heal for 3.
So 9, 12. Ah. All right. Can you change that for me? It's not wanting to change for me.
Yeah.
And it's that.
I'll figure out what this is. What's going on with that later.
That's my action for this round.
Yep.
I don't think I could dual wield food.
You can't dual wield. I mean, ha ha ha. So for attack actions, you're done. You still have your bonus action and your reaction, but you have nothing to react to. So if you have any bonus actions, you have.
Would that be?
You have movement as well. Sorry.
Bonus action. I don't know what bonus action I've got. I'm gonna move down the hill to make me harder to hit.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
So 3, 4.
All right, so that moves it to Taka, who just recently entered combat. He's not actually going to combat. He's going to take this opportunity, seeing that you're distracting the creature, and be like, ah, and start running towards. Actually, he's going to start running towards Belt and kind of get on the other Belt and be like, "Sir, help me! I just want to see my parents again. They're probably worried, so sick. Please help me, sir."
No.
That's why we are here, boy.
Thank you, sir. Please, have your robots attack this thing and help us. You must be a great lord.
Don't make his ego any bigger than it already is.
Please don't.
All right, and that moves the stone golem. Who was the last to hit it? Let me think. Belt. Right? You're gnawing. You were just gnawing on its arm.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna turn to you and just sort of look down, and then reach over his head.
Gonna do a
And
fly swatter swat?
and just bonk you on the head. Like, ah. And I think he hits you. Yeah, he hits you a lot.
It's not an attack roll.
What's that?
Yes?
That was an
26 is not an attack roll.
no. It's his attack roll. It's not a damage roll.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
That's what
Did, wait, where's the Oh, can I just go over there and roll it? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong window. That's why. Keep doing that. Keep looking at my stream window. Go. So he cranks down on your right on your shoulder and your back, and as he hits you, getting you for 11 bludgeoning damage, and that applies automatically. So don't worry about that. Oh, and you have to make a concentration saving throw. What are you concentrating on currently?
What was I? Maybe it was.
It's the dissonant whispers. I think that didn't land anyway. So don't worry about that.
Wasn't it the laughter?
Oh, it may have been. Yeah, it may have been.
Didn't that have a per round action?
No, he was successful anyway, so it is. It's 48 seconds is remaining apparently.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
poof.
Oh, okay. So you're doing. Very nice. All right, so it's got to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, or else take. Oh, you rolled an 11 too. Nice. Okay. All right. So it's got to make a 15 DC dex save. Nice. All right. So just as it hits you, you let off this like green flame, and it just around this like now semi-frozen golem. This green flame erupts and just swirls around it as it starts to crack. You see the frozen rocks on its lower half to shatter as it takes this damage. It was a one. It was a 1. That's great. Do you take any less damage? You don't. Okay. Man, you're nice. You can see that like a lot of its armor is missing. The whole chest is open. This blue pulsating energy is there. The shoulder bits are off. Its blaster is still intact, but the rest of it seems pretty unprotected. Nice hit. You guys got this. It's so close. And then it moves to Alice.
Get him, Alice.
Alice, you got this.
You got it, Alice.
Use your anger, Alice.
Kill it,
Complete.
Alice.
Complete your journey to the dark side.
Did she fall asleep?
Alice,
Mm.
we need you to kill him.
Oh,
Please-
okay.
Please
Okay,
kill him, Alice.
I kill.
It's just a quick cat nap between turns. It's fine.
Those are the best kind.
I refill my brain. Okay.
Belt just dealt a
My
bunch of
brain's
damage.
tired. Oh, good. Nice.
So use
Oh, that
that
is
pea
a nice-
shooter.
Nice shot. Okay. Congrats, Belt. Anyway, what am I doing? Food person. Alright.
I keep forgetting about poor
And-
Lowry down here too.
Yeah, Larry's just hanging out.
Yeah, I really haven't had a use for
It
Lowry.
is chilling, literally.
He's been benched.
Yes. I do have a summoning sequence for him.
Ooh, I like.
Mm-hmm. I
I
go.
don't know.
Let's
I don't
go
know.
Celtics,
Rolling the hit.
and I
Oh,
twice.
did that hit?
Did not.
13. Oh,
Boo.
boo.
So you see this
Isn't
just
it
over the hill. You see
for,
this big, bright,
each
scorching ray fly up, just missing it, just flying over its shoulder.
Oh. Boo. Okay. No hit. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't
you-
kill.
But
Okay.
don't you need to also make 2 other rolls, since it is 3 fiery rays.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's 3 fire rays. You can hurl them at one target within range, or it's several. Make ranged spell attack for
Oh.
each ray.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh
We
boy!
got 2 more
Okay.
chances. Let's do it.
You are welcome.
All
Alright,
this reading
okay.
at 1:45 in the morning.
I know, right?
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Cat naps and
Oh.
reading and rewinding time.
Ooh, that hits.
Nice.
Nice.
That does not.
Not nice.
One of the 3 hits.
Yes.
That's all we need.
Okay. So 2d6. 1 second.
It should be on the. Yeah, there should be a damage thing right there on the thing.
8.
Oof, 8. All right. So.
Imagine if all 3 hit, man.
Ooh, hold on. For some reason it says that you're targeting yourself. We don't want
Oh,
that.
no. No. Is that what's going on here? Oh. No.
All right, I'll
That'd be terrible. Anyway.
I'll take the 4 right directly off of him. All right, so as that you launch these 3, you see these 3 flames just shoot up over the hill. She's barely just peeking up over it, and you see one of them hit it directly in the chest, and it takes a step back, and you can see more of the rock fall from it, and it's barely on its feet as it teeters back and forth. And then we move to
Arachnid.
Spider,
Yeah.
the arachnid.
I will try to firebolt it.
Kill it.
You let out a
Damn
firebolt very close, and it just dissipates before it even hits it.
Dang it.
Damn. Let's see if I can do anything special.
Do you have a luck or anything like that?
No. I guess that's my turn.
Make an orbital Gatling strike.
All right, Belt, it's back to you.
Say take off and nuke it from orbit. The only way to be sure.
What you got up your sleeve, Belt?
I just remembered.
Signature, spell of warlocks.
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
Again, these beams of energy are just whizzing by him, left, front, left, right, flying all around it, as it's still just teetering, not even dodging, just like teetering as these things are.
I am trying to bite it. Okay.
Again with that beak, and again.
Okay.
No go.
That's back to me.
Back to Thorn.
All right, I have a question. Earlier in the game, Belt gave me what, inspiration?
You gave you you had an hour to use it. You still can.
Okay.
Bardic
Now-
inspiration.
How is that done? What does it do for me?
You added to either your attack roll or ability.
Yeah, any D20 test. So you can add
Okay.
a 1d6 to any D20 test, be it attack roll or a save or a check.
Okay. I'm going to do my bolt caster again.
Okay.
Is that a
Alright.
hit or a miss?
10 does not hit, and I will tell you this. Save your inspiration.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take my other shot then.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a crit.
Yep. So, so you take your damage, and then we can apply your maximum hit. So what are you rolling? What die are you rolling for your damage?
Let's see what it says here. 2d6.
All right. So roll your 2d6, and then we're gonna add 12 to it. Do not click critical roll. Just
Okay.
roll damage like you normally would.
Normal. Okay.
Yep.
9. Oh wait, it says 11. That's right. I got +2.
9, 11. So then 12. So 23 total.
Yeah.
All right. You didn't even need that critical hit, but you did 23 damage. So from a distance, you're like, you let off this these bolt caster rounds, this in sequence, and these bolts, these glowing blue bolts, fly across and just pierce it directly in the center of its body, kind of where you can sort of see this slight orb again with the circle eye, and you strike it directly in that, and the rocks around it just sort of
Nice.
separate from the orb and then just fall to the ground.
Nice.
He did.
He did. Alice, we killed it.
Yay!
Nice.
Good. Okay.
And you
that's
almost lost a teammate in the process again. Phew, you guys.
Mm.
All right.
Realize our yay.
Next time I'm rebuilding me, I'm gonna make a little thicker plate armor on the front of my chest.
Just rebuild yourself into a tank.
So, up here at these 2 guys that we killed earlier,
Mm-hmm.
are there little blue eye things available for snatching?
They certainly are.
I would like to snatch those.
Okay.
And I guess whoever's closest, the big guy over there, can snatch that one.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Can you cook them?
Can you cook them?
I mean, you can cook anything, really, right?
It's more of a stone, but I mean, they do have soup stones.
The
So
question is, can you eat it?
yeah,
I wouldn't recommend it. But who wants it? Who's looting this thing?
I'll loot the bigger one, but I do have to get off here.
Yeah, no worries.
yeah. I think we're done.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's late. It's really late. So
We'll bring the kid back later.
yeah.
Next game.
All right, folks. I will post. I think I still owe you session 2's stuff as well. So I'll post it all both here and in our Discord group from there, and then you
Okay.
guys can make sure little Tech Cog gets back to his parents next Friday.
Yeah, I mean we've already taken our time at this point. Why get him back quick?
Yeah. And again, just so that we're aware while we're out here, I am being pulled away for army stuff later this month, so that I canceled the session on the 25th. But that's the only one I'm missing for this. So we'll have a long break, 25th, and then the next week we'll be back for May 9th. Okay.
No.
And then
Right.
next week we have this on Friday. We have Ashes of Tomorrow, which is the next one shot for April. That's Sunday, the 13th. And then I'll be posting the May one shot, Tournament of the Gods, in the next week or so. And then registration will open after this one shot ends. So, okay.
Sounds good. Good job, everybody.
Good job killing it, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Great to see you all made it through.
Yes.
Makes me happy. And Hollow is streaming, so we're gonna go ahead and raid out to him. All right.
Hello. Okay.
Yay! Huzzah! 4.
Huzzah.
Good night,
Huzzah!
everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Hey, I got a question. Well, you got to finish up the stream, huh?
Oh, it's okay. We can go. Hold on one second.
Well, no, I've got a question for you.
Yeah, let me just close it out and we'll go from there. Give me 1 second.
Bye-bye,
right,
stream.
Bye, stream. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, dear Riftwalkers, we'll see you tonight. I'm going to play this outro one more time. Here we go.
Phantoms of the fade, drifting through the dark. Echoes call our name. is late.